This is all
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Unlimited Gig package for only $79.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
Vive Broadband is the presenting sponsor of Durant High School sports on KOBC. With Vive high-speed internet, enjoy speeds up to an industry-leading 1 gigabit. This is Jim Reagan. We welcome you to Week 0, the opening week of high school football for some schools. The others will get started next week. Taking a look at this week's schedule of KLBC area games, there was one game last night. Caddo traveled to Thackerville, and the Bruins won big, 52-6. We'll have more on that during the Shamrock Bank Caddo Coaches Show with Tim Wigginton. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, we will have the 80th game between Durant and Ada. In other contests tonight, Sherman will be at Denison in the Battle of the Axe. Medill will host Kingston in the Marshall County Super Bowl. Also, Altus is in Ardmore tonight. Colgate trips to Dixon. Hugo a road trip to Honey Grove, Texas. And Antlers will be in Pocola. Coming up next, we get a chance to chat with new Caddo coach Jeff Wigginton. The Caddo Coaches Show brought to you by Shamrock Bank in Caddo. Then it'll be the Durant pregame show, sponsored this year by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. This is Jim Reagan. We are working our way to tonight's kickoff. At the bottom of the hour, Durant is in Ada. The presenting sponsor of Durant football is Vive Broadband. And our Lions football coverage on KOBC 106.3 FM will continue after this timeout. The Arnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the eight ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy,
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs.
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
This is Jim Reagan with this week's Caddo Coaches Show, brought to you by Shamrock Bank in Caddo. Our thanks to Todd Miller, Cliff Dixon, and Chris Tubbs, and the crew at Shamrock Bank in Caddo for sponsoring this look at Bruin football in 2024. And we welcome in new Bruins football coach Jeff Wigginton, who takes over the program after moving up from Plano, Texas. Coach, first of all, thanks for doing the interview this year.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Great start for the season last night, a 52-6 road victory at Thackerville. You've probably looked over some things. Give us your thoughts on your team's first game of the season.
You know, overall we played well. If there's any takeaways from it, the good was we were able to run the ball, able to control the line of scrimmage, which is always the first thing. If there are things we need to get better at, we put the ball on the ground 4 times, losing 2 of them. So, just like I communicated to the kids, we can't turn the ball over if we want to win big games. But overall, kids played hard. We came out of healthy, and we're just ready for the next one.
Had your son Cale grade out in his first 8-man game as a quarterback. How did it go for him?
He did well. We didn't try to throw the ball a whole lot. He hit one there in the first drive for a touchdown. But after that, we started running the football. It was back and forth. He wound up with, 12 rushes for 229 yards, had 5 touchdowns on the ground, threw for 1, like I just said. Bowen Proctor and Baylor Black also had big games at running back. It was kind of everybody got a piece of the action. So overall, offense did great, and Cale did a good job leading us.
How about your defense? How they look in their short stint on the field?
They looked outstanding. The 1 touchdown they gave up was on us. We punted and kind of had a miscommunication with the up back and the punter, and he kicked it off the side of his foot, and it was about a negative 2-yard punt, and they got it on about our 15 and scored 2 plays later. But if it wasn't for us, they would have thrown a shutout. D-line did great getting pressure on the quarterback. Secondary did a good job locking up receivers. So, you're always going to see your best improvements from week 1 to week 2. So I'm excited to see how the defense will look next week.
And we got Depew coming up next week, and I'm sure that you don't know a lot about them yet, hadn't got the tape.
No, haven't looked at it. Of course, I would do the same thing. You're not going to trade anything until you play. So, I'm sure one of us will be up watching Depew tonight, and we'll get started on them tomorrow afternoon and, get a game plan together and get started Monday.
Coach, thanks for being with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jeff Wigginton, the Caddo football coach, courtesy of Shamrock Bank and Caddo. KLBC coverage of high school football is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Vive Broadband. This is Jim Reagan. We will return after this timeout for the Durant Coaches Show, brought to you by Jones Power Sports on KLBC and the KLBC Sports Network.
A community bank is far more than just a bank that offers the services such as online and mobile banking, mobile deposit, and loans that fit your needs. A community bank invests in the community it serves. Your phone call will be answered by local people you already know and will make you feel welcome by greeting you as you enter the lobby. At Shamrock Bank, we effectively combine convenient banking technology with people you know and trust. It really is the people that make the difference. At Shamrock Bank, you are more than a customer, and we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Corner Drug is all about making things better. They work with your doctor to ensure that your medication is right. And they deliver too. But you'll want to come in and check out all the cool home decor and gift ideas for everybody. Colognes, perfumes, candles, and gift sets too. And greeting cards for all occasions and everybody in your life. It's a name that reminds us of a pharmacist and staff that know you and care about who you are as an individual. And that's what Corner Drug does. 1005 West Main in Durant in the Briarwood Shopping Center.
Tonight's Durant Lions pregame show brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. Tonight's Durant Lions pregame show brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. They serve educators and everyone else in Sherman, Denison, Durant, and the surrounding areas. Visit them online at texomaeducators.com. This week's Todd Vargas interview brought to you by Jones Power Sports, named the top Can-Am dealer in the world. Jones Power Sports, 9416 West Highway 70 in Durant. Jim Reagan with you, and we've got Coach Todd Vargas with us. Coach, thanks for being with us again.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jim. My pleasure.
Good to have him on track again this year. The Lions opening the 2024 season in Ada tonight. Last year's record, 5-5, best since 2016. Let's start out with your thoughts on the summer program, how'd it go in the preseason as well?
Well, our kids are very dedicated kids. They work extremely hard, and, we've never had any issues with attendance or anything like that in the summer. And, we're as strong as we've ever been, as athletic, have, a lot of good things going for us. But these kids, the hours that they put in the summer and the time, and these coaches also. So it was a really great summer program. Our spring ball went well, team camps, all those things. And so, we're just finally excited to be here at this position and ready to kick off the season.
Let's look at this year's offense. You graduated several players, including your quarterback, Jalen Saxon. But you've got some good replacements, some of the top players offensively, do you think?
Well, you speak of quarterback and Jalen, he was a special player. And, Cole Robbins fits into that position now. And, Cole is just he's got a chance to be one of the good ones here, one of the greats. I mean, he runs the ball extremely well, throwing the ball better than he's ever thrown. And, we're really excited about him. And, we got some guys back, on the line, Max Arrington, Maximus, 2-year starter, and Grant Bull, those guys. And then, of course, out on the edges, you got Ryder Jones, who is just a phenomenal player on both sides of the ball, and he's going to help us there. But we feel like we have a plethora of kids that are going to help. Stephen Manhard running the football, but we got a bunch of guys behind him. Jackson Cuesta, Daltrey Barker, Adam Haney, those type of kids. Holden Robinson at the receiver positions really come along, and Colton Poore. And we got a bunch of sophomores. We've got 4 sophomores that we really feel confident in, with Flores, Polk, Williams, and Almo. So, there's a lot of kids that we're excited to see this year that have big play ability. Our offensive line, I thought, in the scrimmage was really productive. And so, we're excited about this bunch.
Let's look at the defense, turn it over. Also, some returnees there and some really good linebackers.
Yeah, we've got 3 returning linebackers with with Axel and Stephen Manhart is going to play that sandbacker, and then of course Jaden Rangels is in that bunch, and so they run to the ball extremely well. Up front, we're really excited with Yarbo and Baku on the bookends. We're running 4-3 this year, just because we thought it fit our kids better, and some surprises. DeMonte is played really well down into the trenches. And Jackson Cuesta has played really well down in the trenches also. So we're excited about that. And then our back end, we've got a lot of good players with Ryder Jones and Cole Robbins. And then you've got safety Holden Robinson and Daltrey Barker. And so we feel like we got kids that run to the football really well and play with a lot of effort.
Todd Vargas on the Jones Power Sports Coaches interview. Let's look at Ada. They went 11-2 last year, went to the state semifinals. They have a new coach. They were darn lucky to beat Durant last year. They do get their quarterback, Brooke Boyles, who's back. He threw for 2,000 yards, and a dangerous receiver in Deontay Lindsay, who caught 36 balls. Let's look at the defense in tonight's Ensure the Win segment, brought to you by Arnett Insurance. Some of your defensive keys.
Well, we feel like they're gonna try to throw it around on us quite a bit, and they've got a really good quarterback. He throws it well. They've got 2 receivers that I think are better than a lot of guys that we're going to see this season. So they've got some kids to throw it to. Offensively they run the ball fairly well with a decent offensive line, a lot of returners there. So. We're going to have to make sure that we're very disciplined. And we look at our scrimmage, and we made a lot of mistakes on fitting and different things like that. But when you play with great effort, you can overcome a lot of mistakes. And we felt like our kids played with a lot of effort this last week, and we're expecting that in this game also.
The Ensure the Win segment brought to you by Arnett Insurance. Arnett Insurance can't insure a victory in tonight's game, but they can ensure home, automotive, and commercial protection. So look at the Ada defense, the Mackey Home Furnishings offensive keys. Well, they lost several key players, but returned a good one. Their inside linebacker, Keldon Stipe. Talk about your offense. Let's look at them tonight.
Yeah, offensively, we've got to do 2 things, and that's take care of the football and cut out dumb penalties. That's always our mantra. But I'm really excited about the offense. Ada runs a 4-3. They're athletic. They do have a lot of returners back, and they run to the football well also. But we just got to do us. We got to take care of the football. I like our game plan, the running and the passing attack that we're going to present to this game, and as long as we'll just keep away from those penalties and take care of the football, I think we have a chance to have success.
Tonight's offensive keys of the game, sponsored by Mackey Home Furnishings, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday 9 to 5 at 320 West Main in Durant, and anytime at MackeyHomeFurnishings.com. Final thoughts, 5th season at Durant, going in, what are you feeling?
Well, there's a lot of anticipation. I know from the fans and from the players and from the coaches, and so, I just want to see our kids go out and compete and fight as hard as they can, and I know these kids will. So we're really excited about this game.
Go Lions.
Yes, sir.
Todd Vargas with us on the Jones Power Sports Coaches interview. Jones Power Sports has been named the top Can-Am dealer in the world. Jones Power Sports, 9416 West Highway 70. And tonight's Durant Lions pregame show. Good to have Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union on board. They serve educators and everyone else in Sherman, Denison, Durant, and the surrounding areas. Also, visit online at TexomaEducators.com. Jim Reagan with you. Vive Broadband, presenting sponsor of Durant football in 2024. Stay tuned tonight for the Taco Casa starting lineups and the kickoff. Durant football in Ada tonight for the 80th time these 2 schools are going to play. Back with more on 106.3 KLBC.
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Ultimate Gig package for only $59.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy,
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs.
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
KLBC Sports, home of Durant Lion football. Radio broadcast brought to you by Vive Broadband. Durant Lions football is brought to you by First Texoma National Bank, Arnett Insurance, Mackey's Home Furnishing, Taco Casa, Nickel Law, Westside Dental, Durant Lumber. Durant Lions football is also brought to you by Burridge Law, First United Bank, Durant Auto Spa, Shamrock Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Computer Services, and Edward Jones. Today's video presentation is brought to you by Steubenville Chevrolet. It's game time. Here is the voice of the Lions, Jim Reagan.
Evening, everybody. Jim Reagan with you on KLBC video, klbcfm.com. The 2024 football season, high school week 0 getting set to go. Durant and Ada in the 81st edition of this rivalry. By the way, our pregame show brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union this year. Coming in, Durant last year at 5-5. Todd Vargas in his 5th year. Ada 11-2 last season. Wade Boyles was an assistant promoted and replaces Brad Osteen, who left for Wynnewood. Last Durant win in the series was 14-0 in 2019. Looking back at last year's game, boy, it was memorable for sure. Late in the first half with Durant up 7-0, a power outage hit Pollard Field. Just about canceled the game. More than 90-minute delayed, it restarted, and Ada capitalized on a couple of turnovers, 2 20-yard drives for touchdown, and they beat Durant by a score of 14-7. Looking at the teams for the Lions, that 5-5 record, their best since 2016. They were picked in most polls this year at 5-3 by 5th. The last winning season for this program back in 2008, that was a 6-5 record. Lions looking to replace quarterback Jalen Saxon along with wide receiver Caden Mims and Braylon Lyday, who is also the place kicker. Defense solid. Several returnees back. Solid linebackers this season as Axel Thurman, the Mike linebacker, 5'10", 205 junior, and we'll see Jaden Rangel as well this year. He is a 6'3", 220 junior. Ryder Jones in the back end, a 6', 160 wide receiver quarterback. Offensively, Cole Robbins takes over at quarterback, a 6', 190 junior. He rushed for 819 yards last season, and he is a run-pass threat for sure. Colton Yarbrough, the defensive end, tight end, H-back, is 6'5", 225. He is verbally committed to Arkansas, a 4-star defensive back. He is a junior, and rushing the ball, look for Stephen Manhard, 5'10", 170 junior, to carry a lot of the load. As far as the temperature, it is 76 degrees. Right now we do see sunshine. There has been rain clouds all around us. There was a lightning delay, about an hour and a half ago. That has been cleared. So we're going to get this game underway and perhaps in before rain could be coming. Tonight's video stream brought to you by Studeville Chevrolet. We appreciate Eric Studeville and their sponsorship, and also our presenting sponsor of Durant High School Sports, Vive Broadband. With Vive high-speed internet, enjoy speeds up to an industry-leading 1 gigabit. We will also be giving out a Durant Lumber Company hard hat again this year, thanks to Mike Ridgway for his sponsorship. Lots of great sponsors, and we sure appreciate them. Next week, it will be homecoming early, very early, as Durant will host a Broken Bow. That will be next Friday night. We'll have video coverage of the homecoming at 7, and I'll have the radio show, pregame show on the radio, and then we'll rejoin for the kickoff at 7:30. And that is the situation. Then in 2 weeks, Durant will play an Arkansas team for the second time in their history, as Durant will go to Gravette, Arkansas. That's up in far northwest Arkansas. That game will be 2 weeks from tonight. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff. They will place Tulsa Rogers, who backed out of playing Durant this season. Still got about 7 minutes on the clock here. Let's go ahead and look at a few things. This year's district schedule for Durant. Let's see what we've got here. The ball games in the week 0 for district. McAllister will play Broken Bow, 2 teams that Durant will play both. Tahlequah, Tulsa Central, and Washington at Muskogee. This year, District 3, Kelly, Booker T. Washington. Durant hasn't played Booker T. Washington probably since the early 2000s. And Coweta, Durant, East Central, Edison, McAllister, and Shawnee. Those are the teams in Durant's 5A District 3. A couple of notes on this series. The first game was played back in 1917. The Cougars won 14-0. The Lions haven't won in successive seasons in this series since winning 4 straight in 1932-35. Durant did beat the Cougars twice in 1983. Durant's last postseason appearance, 2011, when Byron Cordell's team finished 5-6 and lost to Guthrie in the first round. And the last playoff win came in 1994 when my Hall of Fame friend David Reese's Lions beat Tulsa Central 33-7 in the first round. The captains now meeting at the 50-yard line. Of course, Durant in the road white with blue numerals and red helmets. And Ada in the traditional maroon. And some things remain the same. Ada's still got their inflatable helmet beyond the play and the end zone. This is the East Central Stadium. Big Cat Stadium is the nickname for this. Is it will be. We'll see who is going to win that starting lineup, and we'll give the Taco Casa. Ada, they won the toss, and they will defer. So Durant Lions will receive. We'll give you the Durant offense. Tonight's Durant starting lineup brought to you by Taco Casa. Real fresh, real food, real good. Taco Casa on 1st Street in Durant and Calera. Expected starters for Durant, the left tackle, Grant Bull, a 6'2", 227 junior. Left guard, Hunter Romero, 5'7", 200 senior. Reed Thompson, a 6'3", 250 senior center. Right guard, Maximus Arrington, 6'1", 230 junior. Right tackle, Maddox Arnold, 5'10", 210 junior. The tight end, halfback, H-back, Mason Bacchio, a 5'11", 205 senior. I believe Mason is a senior. Ryder Jones, a 6', 160 senior. Holden Robinson, 6'2", 160 junior. Colton Poor, a 5'10", 170 junior. 2 wide receivers. Quarterback Cole Robbins, a 6', 190 junior. And running back Stephen Manhard, 5'10", 178 junior. Defensively for Ada, Will Johnson and Cale Fuller at the ends. J.B. Coyle and Jay Scott, the tackles. It'll be Jake Bohannon and Eli Justice, along with Kyler Gaddis at linebacker. Lakevan Richardson and J.D. Dugan are the safeties, and Deontay Lindsay and Kanan Parker are the quarterbacks. So this game getting started right on time, and we're just hopeful that we can get this game in without any interruptions tonight. Some good news out of softball today. Durant softball team won at Collinsville by a score of 3-1. So congratulations to Jimmy Wyrick and the Lady Lions. A big win at Collinsville, who was leading the district. And here come the Lions. These teams have played a long time. I worked at KSEO in the early 80s. And then again, starting in 2007, this is my 17th year of doing Durant football. And here come the Cougars. We are on the home side here at about the 40-yard line. Thanks to Alaska Jet, Grady Grimmett, and Austin Hyder, they are handling the video. And we're just good. We're going to have football in just a bit. Oklahoma Sooners over on our AM tonight, so I'm going to have to try to keep track of that game as Oklahoma playing Temple. And if I can see what happened to my apps, they disappeared. There they are. You move something around on your phone and you look for 10 minutes to try to find it. Sooners and Temple, that is going on. And the score in that is 27-0 Oklahoma in the second half, it appears. 5-man officiating crew, and we're hopeful of getting some rain eventually, as both Ada and Durant fans would love to see some precipitation. It is dry in southeastern Oklahoma. Our kickoffs, once again, brought to you by Shamrock Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Jason Manus, Brian Bond, Shembra Wilson, the Durant team, and Todd Miller, Cliff Dixon, Chris Tubbs, the Caddo teams. Shamrock Bank, our sponsor of the kickoff, and Ada will be doing the honors. And we are football bound here. Lions have Ryder Jones back at the 5-yard line. And it also looks like we've got Eric Williams. The kicker is J.D. Dugan for Ada. He'll be kicking, looks like straight on from the 35-yard line. Artificial turf at the stadium. Yep, they're going to move it up. I started saying, when did they start kicking off at the 35? So they will now mark it at the 40-yard line. First down and 10 after the kickoff here. Not much of a breeze yet, so it is a little bit sticky here in the stadium. Here's the boot. A short kick. It is taken at the 40-yard line, hit and dropped there. So Durant with decent field position. That was Mason Backew who got the kickoff. So here we go. Lions with it, first down and 10. They'll mark it at the 41. Going from right to left, that's south to north here. If you're in the stadium with me. The Lions now coming out with the quarterback. We have two receivers right. That's Colton Poor and Ryder Jones. Manhart in the backfield with Robbins. And we'll catch that third wide receiver. I believe that is Eric Williams. Right side hash. Robbins, the junior, gets a little bit of equipment help from Manhard, also a junior. And we've got now I think we're going to get going. So the 2024 season now is close. There is Robbins rolling, throws, has Backu 40-yard line, 45. Backu knocked out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. Dugan got him, but a good first down pickup as rolling right was Robbins, and he found Backu for a 7-yard pickup, second down and 3. Up front, Will Johnson, J.B. Coyles, Jay Scott, and Cale Fuller. Up front, 240, 220, 270, and 210 for the Cougs. Bull, Romero, Thompson, Arrington, and Maddox. Arnold up front offensively for the Lions. Inside handoff, Manhard will run and push the pile over the 50 to the 48-yard line for a First United Bank first down. Lions move the chain. First down and 10. Durant Lumber Hard Hat awarded each week to the Durant Lions Player of the Game, proudly sponsored by Durant Lumber Company, 115 South 3rd. First United Bank first down, Durant at the 46-yard line in Ada territory. 11:25 to go first period, no score. There is Robin, a couple of hard counts. Now he'll look over to the assistant coaches. Low snap. He is going to be in the backfield, hemmed in, cut in, and he will be thrown down for a 3-yard loss. Looked like a busted play as Robbins looked to hand off. The running back went to left. He went right, and Grant loses 3, so it's second down and 13. Grant has Axel Thurman in, and leaving was Jackson Cuesta. So second down, 13, ball at the 49-yard line, Ada territory. Early going here in the first. Back to pass, no keeping. Good hole. There is Manhard. He rumbles inside the 40. And they're going to spot him at about the 37-yard line. A good pickup. Durant quickly to the line of scrimmage, third down and 1. And keeping is Robbins, and he will get that First United Bank first down inside the 30 down to about the 28. Lions on the move. This possession started at the 41-yard line. So it's first down and 10 for Durant. Lions looking at the assistant coaches. Assistants for Durant: John Wilmoth, J.W. Parsons, Sean McClellan, Mike Dills, Travis Smith, Jacob Bradbury, Jeff Norris. First down and 10. There is Robbins chased out of the pocket. He has got away from one, and he'll look and he'll just throw it out of bounds. And Robbins was being harassed by Eli Justice, the junior, and kept his footing and was able to avoid that long loss. And so Durant with a second down and 10. They mark it just inside the 34-yard line. No score, 9:23 to go in the first period. Durant football on KLBC tonight. Presenting sponsor Vive Broadband, and our video stream is courtesy of Stuyvesant Chevrolet. Second down and 10 for the Lions. Single back in the backfield. There is Manhard. Looks outside, cuts inside the 30, running hard down to about the 24. So it'll be about 5 yards shy. It'll be third down and 5 for the Lions. First possession of the game for Durant. They have been on the move. This possession started at the 41-yard line. They've ran about 3 minutes and change off the clock. Durant has not put the ball up. I had the one pass that was completed for a first down. 3rd down and 5 at the 24-yard line. There is Robbins. Rolls to his right. He's in trouble. Got away from one guy. Looks. Got a block. He's hit and stopped, and there's going to give him a flag. Is that a flag? They tried to get him where it wasn't. That's not a flag. It was a towel. That was a devastating crackback block there. Lions lost 5, so it's 4th down and 10. Braylon Lyday graduated, so Durant with a new kicker, Otto Baskin, this year. Colton Poore and Holden Robinson split left. Play clock now at 5 seconds. They may have to take a timeout. It is at 1. Durant will take a timeout. We will take a quick break and be back right here on KLBC, your home for Durant High School football.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
When you're dealing with an insurance company.
Lions' first possession, they take it at the 41-yard line. They're now facing a 4th down and 10 at the Cougar 34. Picked up several First United Bank first downs in this first possession. See what they do. Cuesta's in the backfield with Robbins. We've got Colton Poore and Robinson split left. Ryder Jones split right. Waiting on the play clock to restart. Here we go. 4th down and 10 Lions. Robbins back to pass. Rolls. Looks. Throws. Pass is incomplete. Just missed getting Colton Poore down at about the 7-yard line. So Ada will hold Durant's first position, and the ball goes over at the 34-yard line. So the Lions offense moves but bogs down in Cougar territory. Let's look at the Taco Casa starting defensive lineup for the Durant Lions. It will be Jackson Cuesta, DeMonte Everett, Mason Bacue, and Colton Yarbrough up front. Linebackers Axel Thurman, Stephen Manhart, Adam Haney. Corners Ryder Jones, Cole Robbins, Holden Robinson, Daltrey Barker are the safeties. And Ada will come in. Their quarterback Brock Boyles, inside handoff at a big hole inside the 45, almost to the 50-yard line. That was a big pickup that time for Ada. First United Bank first down at the 48-yard line. Karan Richardson with the first down. Hit in the backfield and stuffed this time. Cuesta got him first. Jackson Cuesta with the stuff. They lost about a yard. Move it back to let's see where they're going to mark it. They're still putting it down on the Tiger. That is at the 48-yard line. So 2nd down, we'll call it along 10. Brock Boyles, the quarterback, Karan Richardson in the backfield. LaKevan Richardson, a wide receiver, split right, along with, you can catch that number, that is Kamari Richardson. Second down and 10. Boyles threw for more than 2,000 yards last year, and Ada has to take a timeout. Timeout, Cougs. We'll take a 30 and be back with more Durant football right here on KLBC. Your home for the Lions.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourself or weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
Hi there. We've got Matt Mickle with us from the Mickle Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the service you guys are offering right now that are in high demand.
Right now, we've been doing a lot of probates for people in the Bryan County and surrounding counties. Also, it's never a bad time to get a will or trust set up.
What's the hurry, Matt? I'm young.
Because life's uncertain.
How can I reach the Matt Mickle Law Office?
Just give us a call at 580-924-7777.
We come back as we're having some difficulty, it looks like, with our KOBC. But the video looking good. So it will be a second down and 10. That's at the 48-yard line. There is a handoff hit and dropped again. That is Richardson. He is thrown back. Jackson Cuesta was there first, but there was plenty. And here comes the flag. Hopefully that's not too much celebration. Got to watch it here. Oh, it's against Ada, personal foul. So an unsportsmanlike conduct. So that will be moved back. So a 15-yard penalty, the unsportsmanlike conduct went against Ada. That moves them way back to about the 31-yard line. So it'll be third down. They have to reach the 42 of Durant. That's 8. Third down and 27. Waiting on Ada. See what they come up with. Boyles, the quarterback. Those snap rolling to his right. Throws in the flat pass. Caught. Ushered out of bounds. That was Kamari Richardson. Ryder Jones is over there. And Ada with one first down, unable to move. And they will have to punt. Durant will send Ryder Jones back to receive the punt. Tonight's video stream, Durant Lions football, courtesy of Studeville Chevrolet in Durant. A lot of great sponsors. The Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union sponsoring our pregame and our red zone. Also Jones Power Sports, the coaches show. Durant. Timeout, Durant. We'll take a break as well. No score, 5:57 to go first period. Durant at Ada tonight on KLBC.
Magnolia Medical Spa and IV Therapy is Oklahoma's premier state-of-the-art medical spa. Are you tired of trying every diet and exercise plan with no results? We have the solution for you. Our injectable weight loss medications, along with our state-of-the-art Fit 3D machine, have been proven to help patients lose weight and keep it off. That's why we offer a comprehensive weight loss program. Our team of experts will work with you to create a personalized weight loss plan that fits your unique needs and goals. Book a session online today.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
As we come back, the punt is fair caught by Ryder Jones at the 26-yard line, so Durant will get it first down and 10. Their second possession with 5:50 to go in the first quarter, no score. Last year, a very low-scoring game. Durant losing 14-7. Moved the ball, got 3 first downs in that first possession, but bogged down at about the 30-yard line. And here come the Lions offensively. Lions now will move from right to left. Damian almost is out there. He is split far right with Poor, the inside receiver. Double tight set. Back to pass Robbins. There's a flag, and Robbins is going to be sacked back at the 13-yard line. Flag was thrown before the play. Let's see what that was. Probably a hold from where it was thrown. Next week, Broken Bow Homecoming. The homecoming parade is Tuesday at 6. We are planning to video that on KOBCFM.com. We're discussing the options. There was a procedure against Durant. They're probably going to decline it. They do decline it. So Durant will face a second down and long at the 15-yard line. They need to acquire the 36, so 11-yard loss. Robbins, the quarterback. Spot pass caught. Ryder Jones tripped up at the 15-yard line. That was a nice tackle that time by Ada's Eli Justice. It looked like Ryder might have a little bit of space inside to get some yardage, but could only get one, so it's third down and long. With 5:21 to go here in the first quarter, no score. Colton Poor now split right with Robinson. There is Robbins, fakes, throws across the middle, caught. Poor has it at the 30-yard line. He's going to be shy of the sticks, though, by about 6 yards. So Durant will get a little bit of punting space, but Ada's defense will hold, and the sack in that position there put Durant behind the sticks. So no breeze at all here at East Central Stadium. It is LaKeven Richardson back at his own 30-yard line running. There is a rugby kick. It will kick and will bound at a 40 and roll to about the 37-yard line. Pretty good, decent field position for Ada. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 37. Oklahoma leading 34-0 over Temple, by the way, at halftime. Second possession for the Cougars. They got 1 first down, and that was it. Expect to see Ada move it through the air, or try to move it through the air. Up front, their offensive line, Dawson, that's Matthews, Rouse, Sanusi, Underwood, and Hayden. Brock Boyles, the quarterback, throws in the flat, passes dropped at about the 42-yard line. That was Kamari Richardson who took his eye off the ball, and it fell incomplete. Second down and 10. Up front, 275, 220, 280, 304, and 270. So Ada with some big bodies up front. We've got two receivers right, one left. Boyles, the quarterback, with Richardson. Man goes in motion, jet flip, and getting a block on the corner and up over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Close to the first down pickup was Deontay Lindsay. Lindsay with 36 receptions last year for 869 yards and 13 touchdowns. Going to be third down and a yard at the 46-yard line. Ada quickly to the line of scrimmage. Linebackers for Durant, of course, our defensive end is Yarborough. Third down and 1. Double tight set. Inside handoff, bounces outside. He's got running at the 50-yard line. Look out, 40, 35, 30, and knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Richardson with a long run. And he's got it inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Red zone sponsor, by the way, is Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. So fourth down and 1, and Richardson bounced it outside and nearly went all the way. The striped shirts are discussing something at about the 22-yard line. Ada last year, at 11-2 record, they went to the Class 4A semifinals. Discussion has ended. So first down and 10, they'll mark it at the 19. I can't see the big scoreboard. I can see the little one. Okay, offsetting penalty, so they'll keep it there at the 19. Cale Fuller is out there at tight end. They've got him as a blocking back. Lindsay is split left. There's a pitch outside. Hit is the running back. That is Lindsay, and he will get about to about the 20-yard line. Could you show me that again, please? Go ahead and pop me back up. Here we go. Tell him I'll do this. This may be it right here, the problem. Rolling out to his left is Boyles. Throws in the end zone. The pass is incomplete at the 20-yard line. So it'll be third down for the Cougars. And they have it at about the we'll call that the 17-yard line. So it's third down and 8. Boyles, the quarterback. Bohannon in the backfield. Back to pass Boyles. Throws over the middle, incomplete. A little bit behind the intended receiver, but dropped. That was Richardson who couldn't hold on to it, so it's fourth down and no sign of a field goal. Boyles is out there. So 4th down and 8 as Ada needs to acquire the 9-yard line. They're on the Durant 17. Bohannon in the backfield, back to pass. He's looking to run. He throws, passes incomplete. Good coverage for Durant. Lion defense holds. And Durant's offense will take over at their own 17-yard line with 2:49 to go in this first quarter and no score. So Ada with the long run, but the Durant defense denies down inside the red zone. Presenting sponsor, Durant High School Sports, Vive Broadband. Save big on limited time. Internet offers fast speeds, unbelievable prices. It's good to have all of our sponsors on board for Durant Sports this year. Softball team, a big victory. Tell you what, we'll take a quick 30-second break. Why don't we? 30-second break and be back with more right here on KOBC.
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Ultimate Gig package for only $59.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
So both defenses holding here in the first quarter. It's no score here. Jim Reagan with you on KLBC tonight on this week 0 of the high school football season. My nephew Joel Reagan also calling football tonight. I guess, and my brother, his dad, a longtime football coach, so it kind of runs in the family. Here we go, Lions with it, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Here is Robbins. He will keep and hit and fall down for maybe 2 yards. Let's see what they give him. 2nd down at long 8, still shy. Just the football on the nose on the 20-yard line. It is cooler here. The winds have not switched over to the north. We have 2 receivers right, 1 left. There's a handoff, pretty big hole. That is Cuesta. He's in the secondary, rumbling over to the 30, 34-yard line. Cuesta with a First United Bank first down, the 5'11", 220 junior. First down pickup for the Lions at the 34-yard line. Move the chains. First down and 10. Oklahoma on KSCO tonight. They were up 34-0 over Temple. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's almost who is right. Poor and Ryder Jones to the left. There is inside handoff. Manhart, pretty good hole. He's in the secondary. 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and Manhart is down inside the 5-yard line. So Manhart goes from the 34 down to the 1. That was a 65-yard run. So the Lions have it inside the red zone. Brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. First and goal, Robbins. There's a handoff, Manhart, touchdown, Lions. Manhart, a 1-yard run. So Durant leads by a score of 6-0 with 1:11 to go in the first quarter. There's points on the scoreboard brought to you by Brewer Realty Group, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of real estate. Lions get the score. So Manhart with a 64-yard run and then a 1-yard run. Otto Baskin will try the extra point. Otto, a 5'8" junior. Snap back, okay, drop, and Durant fumbles the snap, so the extra point is no good. Lions score. They lead at 6-0, 1:11 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with Durant football after this 60-second timeout on KOBC.
WinSeed Technology is local, reliable, and provides your business with a variety of IT solutions, specialized in VoIP, phone system, computer, and network monitoring, maintenance, and installation. Can you say that in one breath? I can't. WinSeed can do it all. Any business, big or small, can't figure it out? Call 920-3801 or just go to winseed.technology.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
Dude. Tonight's Durant Touchdown brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. Medical Center Pharmacy knows you by name and is ready to serve your health care needs. So Manhard with the touchdown, an 83-yard drive unofficially. Had the big 64-yard run and then capped it with that 1-yard plunge to give Durant the 6-0 lead here in the first period. This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. So a long distance run for Durant. Good crowd on the far side. We'll have the two bands at halftime, by the way. I know looks like Ada and Durant are both going to perform here. Baskin to kick off. Little short kick to the left. It comes down, caught at the 38-yard line, and ducking under. There's a flag came in late. Ducking under was Jake Bohannon as one of the Lions went flying by. Let's see what that late flag was. Ada with a couple of penalties in this first period. Personal foul against Ada. That is their second. Big one. That will back them up. Looks like maybe something perhaps behind the ball a little bit. The officials, a late flag there, but it goes against the Cougs. That moves them all the way back to the 21-yard line, so it'll be first down and 10. Ada's third possession. Grant leads at 6-0 here in the first quarter of play. Boyle's the quarterback. There's a handoff. There's Richardson. Cuts inside, hit, and thrown back. Looks like for the Lions up there close was Adam Haney. Got about a yard. And Daltrey Barker also helping out as well. So a 1-yard pickup, second down and 9 at the 22-yard line. Probably one more play in this first quarter. Two receivers, right, one left. There's a pass thrown, caught 30-yard line, hit and got away from one, didn't get away from two. Initial hit by Ryder Jones, and wrapping up was Holden Robinson. They will gain up to about the 29-yard line. It'll be third down, we'll call it 3. Ball at the, I guess about maybe a long 2. That's the quarter. We've played one. The score after one is Durant 6-8-0. This is Jim Reagan. Our coverage of Durant football returns on KOBC 106.3 FM. Your home for the Lions.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
What do you get when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way? Award-winning service from a sales team and service staff that live right here in Texoma. And when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way, you're helping support the local economy and your community. Get started today at StudevilleChevrolet.com or shop the lot at 851 Westside Drive in Durant. Meet a neighbor and buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
We start the second period. Durant up 6-0 as Stephen Manhart, a 1-yard run with 1:11 to go in the first period. That followed a 64-yard jaunt by Manhart to set up the score. Ada has a 3rd down and 2 at their own 29-yard line. Boyles in the backfield, double tight set. Here's an inside handoff, and that will be close to the first down. Looks like a First United Bank first down. That was Perron Richardson straight up between the two guards. Ashton Rao, 5'11", 220, and Isaiah Underwood, 6'3", 304. First quarter stats, Durant 4 first downs, 8 of 2. Rushing, Manhart 6 for 91. Durant 11 for 84. 8 of 7 for 54. Passing, Durant 3 for 5 for 23. 8 of 2 for 5 for 15. Durant 107 total yards. 8 of 69. 8 of 30 in penalties. Back to pass. Boyles is going to run. He looks and throws deep, and the pass will be caught. 30-yard line. 20-15 touchdown. 2 Lions around him, and Deontay Lindsay outfought them both for a touchdown. So Ada ties it with 11:17 to go in the first period. A long touchdown pass from Boyles to Deontay Lindsay. That was around 67 yards. Now Dugan will try the extra point. So explosive plays leading to both touchdowns. They're in like they're going to line up and go for 2. They're going to call a timeout, a quick timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. Be back with more. PAT on the way. 6-6-8 is tied it on KOBC.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Tell you what, Deontay Lindsay, we were told by the coach that this guy's tough, and he outfought 2 Lions for it and took it in from more than 60 yards. And Ada had lined up like they're going for 2. It appears they may do that. I'm not sure what was wrong with their kicker. Their kicker is Dugan. But they are lining up with Perron Richardson in the backfield. and goes in motion. Low snap, back to pass Boyles. Look, throws across the middle, caught. 2-point conversion is good. That pass was good to Will Johnson. We'll take a 60-second break. Ada leads 8-6. Grant football returns on KOBC.
What's wrong with your calendar?
It's my special one-of-a-kind Taco Casa calendar.
Dude, you've changed every day to Tuesday.
That's because I love those Taco Casa tacos so much. I can't wait 7 days. It's Crunchlicious.
You do know that Taco Casa sells tacos every day, and burritos and nachos and tostada, and I will love me some sweet tea.
Load up. It's Tuesday again. Let's hit the Casa. Every day is Taco Tuesday when you live near a Taco Casa in Calera and 1st Street in Durant.
Real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa.
The Arnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468. Shamrock Bank kickoff after the point on the scoreboard, brought to you by Brewer Realty. Ada with the lead, 8-6. And Dugan will kick off from the center and the 40-yard line. Both teams have been kicking short. Lots of room in the middle of the field. There's a kick. It's going to hit. Better get on top of it. They do. Durant recovers it at the 36-yard line. As sliding down to get it was Maddox Robertson. So big plays punctuating this first half. 67-yard touchdown pass from Boyles to Durante Lindsay. And Durant's 1-yard touchdown run from Manhard came right after a long run of about 64 by Manhard. As darkness starts to settle in here at Ada. 68-yard pass. Thanks to Kevin Farr. He's keeping up with the stats for us tonight. First down and 10. Here come the Lions. There's Robbins to keep. He is grabbed down from behind and tackled by Kyler Gaddis. 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4 for the Lions. Ball marked at the 39-yard line. Right side hash. Robbins with Cuesta in the backfield. Ryder Jones is split nearest us. Looks like Joseph Flores is out left. Long signal count. There is Cuesta. He's hit that time, and he'll fall forward for about a yard, and that's about it. That will bring it to the 40-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Lions. They quickly come to the line of scrimmage. Manhard is back in the backfield. That is, looks like Holden Robinson and Flores split left, and Ryder Jones split right. Ryder, a sure-handed receiver. Look for him perhaps here. Strand tries to get the first down. Rolling out is Jones. That is Robbins. He's hit, and he got the first down. He's going to be close. They're going to mark him just shy of the 44-yard line as Robbins ad-libbing there. And we have a player shaken up for the Cougars. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 as both teams will walk off, and it looks like the player is up and coming off in his own power. So 9:39 to go. Next week it will be homecoming on week 1. Broken Bow in for a 7:30 kickoff, 7 o'clock pregame show on KOBC, and We will probably have the homecoming festivities on the video stream and our pregame show on the KOBC feed. So these officials don't tell me when they're taking a timeout. Or they're just kind of going slow, I think, is what it is. 4th and 1 Lions. Are they going to go for it? We're going to see. They may try to draw them offside. They got a double tight set. Jumbo package for Durant. There is Robbins with it. He'll keep. He's got the first down over the 50 to the 49-yard line. First down. First United Bank first down for Robbins. Had he not been spilled at about the 47, there was a lot of green in front of him down the left sideline. But it is a first down. Durant able to keep the ball with 9:21 to go before halftime. Got Flores and Jones now split right. Banhart back in the backfield. Holden Robinson is split left. First down and 10 for the Lions. There's a handoff. Manhard bursts 45. Look at that pile still going inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. Determination from Stephen Manhard. I believe he got a First United Bank first down. Sure did. They're moving the chains. So they will mark it at the 37-yard line. First down and 10, Durant. Durant moving left to right. That is picking up a little bit of a breeze, I noticed here in the booth. But, yeah, not much, Alaska said. First down and 10. There is Robbins, rolls to his right, throws in the flat, caught Yarbrough, 40-yard line. Colton Yarbrough down inside the 35, knocked out of bounds at about the 32. We've got about 5 or 6. Colton Yarbrough signing with Arkansas. His verbal commitment over the summer. He is quite a specimen. Colton 6'5", 225, and he is just a junior. Give him 6, second down 4 at the 32-yard line. Clock is running. Now they've stopped it. And let's see. Officials are talking to the Ada or the Durant line about something. Has Maximus Arrington. Second down 4 for the Lions. Keeping is Robbins, and he'll find his way to about the 30. Let's see if they mark it there. They do, so it is third down and a long 2. Still just shy of the 30-yard line. Lions have Axel Thurman in there to block. He's in the wing. There is Robbins. Rolls. Got away from one. Looks, throws, pass, dropped. 20-yard line. Good grief, Charlie Brown, that was Almost who had it and took his eye off the ball. That was Damian Almost, a sophomore, and Lions face a fourth down and about 3. Tell you what, Robbins is tough to get in the backfield. He has been hemmed in a couple of times by the Cougar defenders, but is able to worm his way out of it. Fourth down and 3. Daltrey Barker in the backfield now with Robbins. Polk is out there as well. He's inside receiver right. There's Robbins, tries to get outside. He doesn't get the first down. He is stopped short of the first down at about the 28-yard line. So the Lions on the miss, the drop there really hurt. And Ada will get it with 7:14 to go in the first half, leading by a score of 8-6. Lions have moved the ball on the ground. Ada with the possession. Halftime, we'll have both bands. If you joined us, the Durant softball team won their game today. Had really a rough afternoon at Tahlequah yesterday. I was up for that game on KSEO, but came back today and beat Collinsville, who was leading the district 3-1. So Durant now 3-1 in district play. First down and 10 for the Cougars, and Boyles, the quarterback, inside a handoff, got away from one, still going, 40-yard line, still going, 45. Ryder Jones couldn't get him out of bounds, and finally, tell you what, carry on. Ron Richardson just broke several Durant tacklers for a First United Bank first down near midfield. See what the game time temperature is here as we're has dropped to 76. So yeah, the temperature has dropped about 20 degrees from what we've been having this time of the evening. Lions need to tackle better. First down and 10. And let's see, we got a whistle. Looks like there's going to be an offside call or something. The line judge has the yellow hanky. False start against the Cougs. Grant they struggled with penalties in the scrimmage, but it has been Ada that has had some infractions here in the first half. Back it up 5 yards. That was by the way, that was Yarbrough with the drop. First and 15, inside handoff, and just wrestled down was the ball carrier. Not much there. That was Rangel, Jaden Rangel, the 6'3", 220 junior. No gain, second down and 15. The big play, that has been the big thing in this first half for both teams. Durant, a long run set up the touchdown, and then a long touchdown pass for Ada got them on the board, and they were able to get the 2-point conversion pass. Second down and 15. Boyles is hit while he throws and knocked down. That was Cuesta who got him in the back. Cuesta with the pressure, and he got Bowles in the back and caused the interception, or checked out the incompletion, so it'll be third down and long. Ball still at the 45-yard line. Tonight's video stream, courtesy of Studeville Chevrolet in Durant. Lions now with a three-man front. They've got a line of defenders at about the 38-yard line. Backu will now come in, and there's that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, I believe, for delay of game. That is the case, so that will back them up 5 more and make it third down and about 20. Ada Cougars, they lead this series. This is the 81st game in the series. Ada has won 64, Durant 14, and there's been 2 ties. Third down and 20, Boyles in the backfield. Throws pass, that's Lindsay. He's at the 45 and getting tackled at about the 46-yard line. Cuesta was there. Also, Manhard was there. Ryder Jones was there. Looks like Daltrey Barker was there as well. So a good defensive stand after the first down. And Durant will get the ball with half a period to go here in the first half. As far as the second quarter is concerned, 6:06 to go. Boyles is the punter, so keep that in mind, although it would be a 12-yard pickup if he decided to ad lib. He will boot it. That's off the side of his foot and will roll to about the 20 and be touched dead at the 18-yard line. So 5:55 to go in the first half, and Durant will get another possession down 8-6. So the Lions with another possession. Last year, Durant winning at Broken Bow 20-19. You might remember the late field goal by Braylon Lyday to win that one as Durant rallied in the fourth quarter. And Durant in 2 weeks at Gravette, Arkansas, only the second time in Durant history that the Lions have played an Arkansas school. So that will be a road trip, and we will be there. Lions, I guess they called the timeout, but again, they don't tell me anything. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Sooners were up on Temple 34-0 at halftime. As far as Silo, they were playing in a tournament in Ozark, Missouri. They beat Licking, Missouri 3-0, and Exeter, Missouri 11-1. Tell you, those Rebels just keep on keeping on. Okay, here we go. They mark it at the 18-yard line, first down and 10. Lions have moved the ball on the ground. Let's see if they'll do that and can get something going here before halftime. Down by a pair. Interesting that Ada did not kick the extra point. They went for a 2-point conversion and were able to get it. Will Johnson with the catch right on the goal line, but just got the ball across. Here is Robbins. Fakes, throws, pass is incomplete. Grabbed late, yeah, that's a penalty. Pass was probably overthrown, but coming over and grabbing the receiver was the DB. That was Braden McGilvery. So Durant should get a First United Bank first down on that call. That is the case. That will move it up over the 30 to about the 33. So first down and 10. They're just about right down my sight here at East Central. 1993 national champs, it says. Got two receivers right, one left, left hash. Robbins, the quarterback. Inside handoff, bouncing outside his man already has nowhere to go, and he is snowed under. Unable to get away that time from Wyatt Kilgore, and he stopped him for a loss of about 3, so it's second down and 13. All at the 30-yard line. Take that hat off, maybe I can see better. Second down, they'll call it 12 at the 30, just upfield. There's Robbins with the signal count. He rolls to his left, looks, throws, looking for Ryder Jones, just overthrown down at the 31-yard line. Good coverage that time by Deontay Lindsay. So it'll be third down and 12 as Durant throws, then shows the long ball there, but came up a little bit long. That stops the clock with 4:57 to go before halftime. Lions haven't beaten Ada twice in consecutive years since 1932 to 1935. Back to pass. Robbins looks, throws, passes incomplete at the 47-yard line. Tried to get Holden Robinson, who was running a streak down the left side, and Durant will have to punt on a short possession here. Durant scored late in the first quarter on Manhard's 1-yard run, and the extra point was botched. Ada scored their touchdown early in the second on a long touchdown pass from Boyles to Lindsay, and they were able to convert the 2-point conversion. Here is Robbins, a punt, pretty good punt. Hits at the 35 and will roll upfield and is down at about the 37-yard line as LaKeelan Richardson decided to not get close at all. So it will be first down and 10 for the Cougars. Tim Reagan with you. Our crew tonight, Alaska, Jed, Grady Grimmett, and Austin Hyder. Austin is the old man of the video crew, and I'm the old man of the crew. So how old? Well, we're not going to get involved in that, okay? 38-yard line, first down and 10 Cougs. They've hit the one long pass. That's been enough to get them the lead. Here's Boyles, the quarterback, and another flag. They have had some issues with the yellow handkerchiefs. That's a procedure call. Trent with the scrimmage last week against Pauls Valley, scored once and gave up one. Be sure to check out the bargains of the month at Durant Lumber Company, your true value hardware dealer, 115 South 3rd in downtown Durant. Sponsor of the Durant Lumber Company hard hat. And we will have our senior spotlight coming up during our halftime show. Rolling out right is Boyles will throw. The pass is caught. Ryder Jones right there to stop the receiver for very little yardage. That was Owen Wofford, and Ryder Jones wrapped him up. If you want to bring up that senior spotlight, we'll talk about our senior spotlight here in between plays. Second down and 7. The ball at the 41-yard line for the Cougars. Wofford waits on the snap, rolls to his right, looks and throws. Pass is incomplete. Tried to get it to Kamari Richardson. It was overthrown. And it is third down and 7. We do have a Durant Senior spotlight tonight. He is Ryder Jones. Ryder is a 3-year starter in the secondary, a wide receiver. Also plays baseball and basketball. Ryder Jones is our senior spotlight, brought to you by our good friends at Vive. Third down and 8. Boyles to pass. It's going to be a screen pass, caught, 35-yard line. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Durant. Good grief, Charlie Brown. It was Kenyon Johnson. Flag on the play. Let's read the flag. So Johnson on the screen pass read it, caught it, and he took it in for a touchdown, but I believe it's going to be called back. Let's see. Durant is clapping on the far side. Points on the scoreboard brought to you by Brewer Realty Group, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of real estate. They're still talking about it. I don't know. They're bringing it back, so there's no touchdown. A personal foul on Durant. So that wipes out the touchdown. So Durant does get the ball, but there was a personal foul called apparently behind the play that wiped out Kenyon Johnson's touchdown. Durant will get it, though, inside Ada territory with 3:42 to go before halftime, down by a score of 8-6. Cuesta in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Jones right. There is Cuesta with it. Barrels for about 3 yards. A late flag, and I don't like where that's coming from. It's going to be against Durant and a holding call will back him up. So penalties, which hadn't been an issue, definitely hindering Durant's chances in the second quarter. They had scored an apparent touchdown on a pick 6 by Kenyon Johnson, but it was wiped out by a personal foul call. So the penalty moves it back to the 43-yard line. Makes it first down and 16. 3:32 to go before halftime. There is Robbins. The pass, throws, pass is incomplete. He was trying to get Colton Poor in the backfield. The pass was off target. So it'll be second down and very long. Clock stops with 3:22 to go before halftime. Lions and Ada, boy, they played a lot of games. I need to get out the pad and see if, I guess, Durant and Ada now probably is the longest series. Durant and Ardmore was close, but have not seen Ardmore last few years. So Durant and Ada probably is the longest series going for the Durant program. Started back in the teens. So the clock, they're having some clock issues, and that's going to be another 5-yard penalty. I think Durant did not see the clock. So what looked great after an apparent pick 6 for a touchdown has turned out to a drive that is going the wrong way. Second down and 21 now. Second, if you call a scrimmage, second time really to get out for both these teams. So there have been mistakes. Robinson and Polk are split left. Ryder Jones split right. There is Robbins' pump fake. Looks, throws. That's going to be well overthrown. As he was trying to get Holden Robinson down the left sideline, and they weren't on the same page. Third and a bunch. Ball still at the 43-yard line. Hadn't been a lot of red zone trips. As red zone brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. They serve educators and everyone else in Sherman, Denison, Durant, and the surrounding areas. Visit them on TexomaEducators.com. They're down to 21 Lions. Rolling out is Robbins. Throws to Ryder Jones down at about the 10-yard line, and it's incomplete. Kamari Richardson is jumping and waving his hands at the Durant fans and players on the far side. So the Lions will have to punt. It has been Robbins doing the honors. Robbins averaging about 33 yards a punt last year, if I remember. Get a late player on for Durant. That's Britton Trotter. Low snap, nearly bobbled. They kick straight up, will hit at the 20, and it will be down at the 21-yard line. Cougars will get one more possession with less than 3 to go here in the first half. Next week's schedule, Durant homecoming parade will be at 6 o'clock. That will be Tuesday. We're going to try to video that. Next Friday night, Durant versus Broken Bow homecoming. Then we'll have OU football versus Houston. That will be next Saturday, a 3:45 start. Our next softball game will be Monday, September 9th at home versus McAllister. Again, Lady Lions softball team beat Collinsville today. And the quarterback, Boyles, checks back in. He will throw in the flat. Caught at the 20-yard line. Oh, he's dangerous at the 35 and falls forward to about the 39-yard line. That was Kevin Richardson. That's a First United Bank first down. Shamrock Bank, sponsors of our kickoffs this year. Also, we've got sponsored Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance. We do our Insure the Win segment in our pregame show. And I think they got another penalty as they're walking towards the south end zone again. Penalties mounting up for both teams, especially Ada. They've had quite a bit. Halftime score, Kingston leading Medill 13-7. By the way, congratulations to Jeff Wigginton, the new Caddo coach. They opened with a 52-6 win at Thackerville last night. They will play at home next Friday night versus Depew. Good to have Jeff on our pregame show this year. Boyles to pass. Looks, throws. Pass is incomplete. Little bumping. They wanted some. Oh, look, this guy. The guy right there doesn't call it. The guy 20 yards behind calls it. Really? The guy was right there on it, and then the side judge makes the call. Todd Vargas is not happy about it, and I don't blame him. That'll give him a First United Bank first down, and the official right there did not call it, but the side judge at least 15 yards away decided he was going to call it. He was standing next to the Ada bench. So we'll trade off 15-yard penalties now. So it's back at the 30 with 2:41 to go. In an odd 1st down and 3 situation. They've been airing it out here late in the quarter trying to get a strike. And there's a big hole. Outside hit, still going, thrown down at the 42-yard line. That is 23. That was Karan Richardson. He's got a First United Bank first down over the 40. Plenty of time on the clock, 2:33 to go. 8-6 the score if you just joined us. Lions scored first late in the first quarter. Ada scores early in the second on a long pass. Durant messed up the conversion. Ada converted a 2-point conversion. That 8-6 is the score now. Boyles, the quarterback, and goes in motion. Back to pass. Boyles throws across the middle. He's got him. 40-yard line, hit at about the 38. That is Richardson with the first down, and Ada's on the move. They've got it at about the 38 make that the 42-yard line. First United Bank first down. They have a bevy of wide receivers that are dangerous. First down and 10. Rolling right, he's going to roll back left, and the pass is going to be caught, and a touchdown. Nope, knocked out of bounds. As Ryder Jones knocked him out of bounds. That's Deontay Lindsay. And they are inside the red zone. Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. So first down and goal at the 6, and they have moved smartly down the field through the air, and that big 15-yard penalty helped. Inside handoff, hit and dropped, nothing there. Backhue was the second one. Let's see who the first one that came up off the bottom of the pile. Looks like we've got a shaken up player for the Lions. That was Rangel. He made the initial hit, and he's going to go ahead and come off. So Ada was bringing players on the field, and they're shooed back by the officials trying to get some water. Moved it back to the 7 where it's second down and goal. Karan Richardson has been good carrying the ball, and Lindsay and Richardson have been great catching it. There is heading outside, cuts inside, and scores. Touchdown, Ada, I believe. Yep. That was Karan Richardson. So Ada increases their lead to 14-6. 7-yard run by Richardson. They're going to set up in the swinging gate, it looks like, maybe. 1:10 to go before halftime. Play clock is at about 14 as they're running in players. Coming in was Kanan Parker. They got two receivers right. They're going to call a timeout, I think. An official timeout. So why did they call timeout for? They're going to call out for an injured player, as Richardson will limp off the field. Karan Richardson, he's a good one. 14-6 the score. They're still going. They're going to go for two again. Boyles in the backfield. That is Jake Bohannon with him. He's to pass. Looks, throws the fade. Pass is intercepted by Ryder Jones. 2-point conversion fails. 14-6, Ada leads at 1:09 to go before halftime. Jim Reagan back with more Durant football on KLBC. The Arnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, and points on the scoreboard from Brewer Realty Group. Need some more of these Durant touchdowns brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy. Lions now down by 8 with 1:09 to go. Short kick, fumbled, and getting on top of it for Durant was 36. That was Maddox Robertson. Oh, that flag. Durant apparently pick 6, touchdown by Kenyon Johnson, called back on a personal foul penalty. Durant got possession but could not move. Ada gets the ball and they take it down and they score. So Durant, instead of being up, they're down now by 8. See if Lions, with limited time, what they decide to do. Presenting sponsor, Durant High School Sports. Vibe broadband only enjoy speeds of up to an industry-leading 1 gigabit. Thanks to Vibe and all of our sponsors. 31-yard line, first down and 10 Lions. There is inside handoff, hit and stuffed in the backfield. Man hard. Ada was in the backfield before that play even developed. Lions maybe now regrouping and heading the halftime dressing room. Ada will get the ball to start the second half as they deferred. Lions second down and 15. There's another handoff. Rock Manhart in the secondary, bursts over the 40. They're going to mark him shy of the first down, but there's another flag in the backfield, and that's going to be another holding call. So wipe that one out, and 17 seconds remain. Yeah, we'll move Durant back inside the 20-yard line. Durant may just take a knee after this play, or on this play. Cougars up 14-6. We're going to go in the tight formation and kill it. That is the end of the first half. We head to our halftime show. Durant trailing Ada by a score of 14-6. I'm Jim Reagan. Our crew tonight, Alaska Jet, Grady Grimmett, and Austin Hyder. We'll be back with the bands coming up on KOBC. Your home for good time oldies. Check that. To Texoma's best country. We're back in 3 minutes.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise. When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Is 14-6 as there are some issues, it looks like, with the video feed. Jim Reagan with you. Taking a look at the Durant touchdown is brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. Medical Center Pharmacy knows you by name and is ready to serve your health care needs. Lions broke ahead late in the first period. Stephen Manhard, the junior running back, ran 64 yards to the 1 yard line. Then on the next play, he scored. Durant led by a score of 6-0 with 1:11 to go before the end of the first period. Durant unable to convert the snap and missed the extra point. So the Lions led 6-0. Ada went long distance themselves, and less than 2 minutes later, as quarterback Brock Boyles hit Deontay Lindsay on a 68-yard touchdown pass. Lions had two defenders around Lindsay, but he was able to outfight them for the ball and take it in and score. That tied it at 6-6, and then Ada opted for the two-point conversion and was able to convert with the quarterback Boyles hitting Will Johnson. That made it 8-6. And Ada scoring just before halftime after a long drive punctuated by long pass plays and hard running by Karan Richardson. Richardson took it in from 6 yards out. They again went for the two-point conversion, and it failed. That was with 1:10 to go in the second quarter, and the score, Ada 14 and Durant 6. Tonight's video feed brought to you by Studeville Chevrolet in Durant, and also our presenting sponsor of Durant High School Sports is Vive Internet. Say big on limited time internet offers, fast speeds, unbelievable prices. That is Vive. Guys, can we play commercials, or what's the situation over here? Let's go ahead and take a break and be back with more. We will have the Durant band when they get ready. We'll have those live. But I'm Jim Reagan. Our coverage of Durant football returns right here on KOBC Durant. A little bit after 9 o'clock. We're back in just a bit.
Magnolia Medical Spa and IV Therapy is Oklahoma's premier state-of-the-art medical spa. Are you tired of trying every diet and exercise plan with no results? We have the solution for you. Our injectable weight loss medications, along with our state-of-the-art Fit 3D machine, have been proven to help patients lose weight and keep it off. That's why we offer a comprehensive weight loss program. Our team of experts will work with you to create a personalized weight loss plan that fits your unique needs and goals. Book a session online today.
Dude, what's wrong with your calendar?
It's my special one-of-a-kind Taco Casa calendar.
Dude, you've changed every day to Tuesday.
That's because I love those Taco Casa tacos so much. I can't wait 7 days. It's Crunchlicious.
You do know that Taco Casa sells tacos every day, and burritos and nachos and tostada, and I will love me some sweet tea.
Load up. It's Tuesday again. Let's hit the Casa. Every day is Taco Tuesday when you live near a Taco Casa in Calera and 1st Street in Durant.
Real fresh, real food, and real good. Taco Casa.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
Hi there. We've got Matt Mickle with us from the Mickle Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the service you guys are offering right now that are in high demand.
Right now, we've been doing a lot of probates for people in the Bryan County and surrounding counties. Also, it's never a bad time to get a will or trust set up.
What's the hurry, Matt? I'm young.
Because life's uncertain.
How can I reach the Matt Mickle Law Office?
Just give us a call at 580-924-7777.
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Unlimited Gig package for only $79.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
Jim Reagan with you as our halftime show continues from Ada. The Cougars lead at 14-6 over Durant. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stats courtesy of Kevin Farr. First downs 8 of 10, Durant 7. Rushing yardage, Durant 21 carries, 111. Manhard 9 for 96. 8 of 13 carries, 96 yards. Passing Durant 4 for 12 for 29 yards. This is where Ada has been good. 153 yards through the air, 8 for 14, and a touchdown pass of 68 yards in that. Total yards, Ada now leading 249 to 140. Durant 0 yards in total offense in that second quarter, it looks like, according to the stats from Kevin Farr. Looking over some other stats, Durant 5 penalties with 55 yards, 8 of 6 for 65. Third down possessions, Durant just 1 for 7, 8 of 1 for 6. Fourth down, Durant 1 for 3, 8 of 0 for 1. Time of possession, Durant leading 14:58 to 9:02, and Ada leads it by a score of 14-6. So a key penalty, wiping out a pick six by Kenyon Johnson in the second quarter. A big play in this ball game, and Ada with a 14-6 lead. Taking a look at the schedule coming up next week, Durant Homecoming Parade will be at 6 o'clock, and we're going to try to video stream that. Also, it'll be homecoming tomorrow night, next Friday night, Durant hosting Broken Bow. That's a 7 o'clock start, 7:30 kickoff, and as we've done in the past, we'll probably have our pregame show on KOBC and have the video stream running the homecoming festivities before the ball game. As far as Oklahoma football is concerned, Oklahoma was leading Temple 44-3 early in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, the Sooners will be back in action next Saturday. They will host Houston. That long 3-hour pregame show, it starts at 3:45, kickoff 6:45. Of course, Sooners games on KSEO. Next week, softball team, actually a week from Monday, it'll be September 9th, will be our next softball broadcast and video. That will be at 5 o'clock versus McAllister. And speaking of softball, they defeated Collinsville by a score of 3-1 today. So they split their long road trip up in northeast Oklahoma. Lost to Tahlequah 10-0 yesterday, but pick up a big win today over Collinsville, who was leading the district 3-1. And looking over our this year's schedule, by the way, if you have not been able to see it, we mentioned Broken Bow next week. In 2 weeks from tonight, Durant will be in Gravette, Arkansas. Arkansas picked up after Tulsa Rogers backed out of playing the second game of the series. So Durant with an Arkansas trip for the second time. Durant will play a team from Arkansas. So week 3 will be off for Durant, and then district begins on September 27th. Booker T. Washington will be coming to Pollard Field. It has been at least 20 years since Durant saw Booker T. Washington. I think they saw him in the playoffs right before I got to Durant in 2007. So Booker T. always a storied program. If you've ever been to Booker T., I've never done a game from Williams Stadium, but I did do some basketball from their basketball gym, and the banners are quite impressive, all the great athletes they've had at Booker T. Washington. Week 5, Durant will host Tulsa East Central. Week 6, Durant will go to Edison. Fall break week, Durant will play Friday night at Shawnee. And then week 8, Durant hosts Coweta. Week 9, it will be at McAllister. And then week 10, Durant will host the Kelly Comets, who is back in, they are back in Durant's district this year. Halftime show continues. I'm Jim Reagan. We'll take another break and be back with more. Again, your halftime score, 14-6. Cougars leading Durant. This is Durant football on KOBC 106.3 FM.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet. Better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Ultimate Gig package for only $59.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
We're back. Jim Reagan here in Ada tonight, and we like to thank Mike Ridgway for his sponsorship of the Hard Hat Award. We've done that, gosh, I don't know, I've done Durant football now for 17 years, I think, Durant. And Durant Lumber, and Mike has been on board with us. We will start giving those out, of course, after tonight's ball game, and I'll have the announcement on social media early next week. Of course, Monday is a holiday. And don't forget, they have bargains of the month at Durant Lumber Company. They're True Value Hardware dealer. Yours, 115 South 3rd in downtown Durant. Also, I'd like to thank our sponsor of the pregame interviews, Shamrock Bank of Caddo, the Caddo Coaches Show, and then Jones Power Sports is the Todd Vargas Show sponsor as well. And we have the Senior Spotlight. That is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Vive Broadband. This week we're looking at Ryder Jones, a 3-year starter in the secondary and a wide receiver. Also, he plays basketball and baseball. The Senior Spotlight brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Vive Broadband. And they've got great television service, too. Your favorite channels in all digital, eye-popping HD. Some other sponsors this year as we look over some of our sponsor list. First United Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Steubenville Chevrolet, Brewer Realty, Mackey Home Furnishings, Medical Center Pharmacy, Westside Family Dentistry. Also Shamrock Bank, Main Street and University Auto Spa, Arnett Insurance, Jones Power Sports, Corner Drug and Mickle Law Office. And finally, First Texoma National Bank, Vive Broadband, Carpenter Tile Factory Outlet, Computer Services, Taco Casa, and WinC Technology. We will take one more final break, and hopefully we can get this second half underway. Lions have some work to do, down 14-6. Our coverage of Durant football returns on KLBC 106.3 FM.
WinC Technology is local, reliable, and provides your business with a variety of IT solutions, specialized in VoIP, phone system, computer, and network monitoring, maintenance, and installation. Can you say that in one breath? I can't. WinC can do it all. Any business, big or small, can't figure it out? Call 920-3801 or just go to winc.technology.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
What do you get when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way? Award-winning service from a sales team and service staff that live right here in Texoma. And when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way, you're helping support the local economy and your community. Get started today at StudevilleChevrolet.com or shop the lot at 851 Westside Drive in Durant. Meet a neighbor and buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Both teams have made their way out, so I think we're going to get this second half underway. That was an extremely long first half. My buddy, my colleague over on the Ada radio side, Kenny Morrison, came by and said, "Was that long or is it just me?" I said, "No, it was a long first half." This game kicked off at 7:30. It's 9:15, and we haven't started the second half. Just joined us. Durant scored early. Manhard, a 1-yard run following his 64-yard dash. Durant missed the extra point. That was late in the first quarter. Durant led 6-0, but Ada with 2 scores in the second quarter. The first one coming on a long-distance Boyles to Deontay Lindsay pass of 68 yards. They converted a 2-point conversion to go up 8-6, and then late with 1:10 to go in the second quarter, the Cougars able to tally another score. Karan Richardson, a 6-yard run, 2-point conversion failed. That's where we stand at 14-6. And Ada will have the ball to start the second half. So the Lions played well in that first quarter, struggled a little bit in the second half, and good information I was talking about. It has been a while since Durant played Booker T. Washington, and Kevin told me that in 2004 Felix Jones ran for several hundred yards at Durant in the Booker T 62-14 win. Of course, he went to the Dallas Cowboys after a career at University of Oklahoma. Also in 2005, Grant lost at Booker T 77-26. So Booker T, for years, a larger class program, and they've dropped down to 5A. And back when I was a kid, Booker T, their games with Midwest City were legendary. Did have a district score from Kevin as well. McAllister leading Broken Bow 27-14 at halftime. Of course, the Lions will see McAllister in week 9 and Broken Bow next week. Lions will be kicking off. Start this second half. And sure glad you're with us on the video. Our video brought to you by Steubenville Chevrolet. Officials meeting at the 50-yard line. This stadium, I should have went through this story. This is my patented East Central Ada story. When I was in high school, we won the state championship in football at this stadium. It was called Norris Field back then, and I played at Southeast in Oklahoma City. We won the Class 3A state championship here by a score of 14-7 over Okmulgee. So I've been coming to this stadium since 1972. This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Great team at Shamrock. Jason Manus, Brian Bond, Shembro Wilson, and Durant, and our good friends Todd Miller, Cliff Dixon, and Chris Tubbs at Caddo Shamrock Bank sponsor that coach's interview with their new head coach, Jeff Wigginton. Let's play football. What do you say? Looks like 88 Otto Baskin will be kicking off for the Lions from the right side hash. He approaches the ball. Here's the kick. A short kick will go to the right. It will hit, and it is. Did he get it before it went out of bounds? What? There's a flag. It looked like Durant got it. That was Daltrey Barker down there at the 35-yard line. Durant should have the football. What are these guys doing? There are 6 coaches on the field on the far side. He throws a flag. Durant with one takeaway taken away. A procedure call. Why, I don't know. So Durant gets an illegal procedure call on the kickoff. That takes away a recovery. Okay. So first down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Oh, this is Ada, folks. Boyles, the quarterback, back in. Inside handoff, hit and stuffed. Yeah, that was Karan Richardson, and guess who he ran into? Rangel. Rangel just drilled him. No gain, second down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, I don't understand what that call was moments ago. Got 2 receivers left, 1 right. Richardson in the backfield. Boyles, the quarterback. He's a junior, back to pass. He looks and throws across the middle, and it's incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Rangel, and that Deontay Lindsay, man, he is scary every time he's around the football. He almost came up with it. As a tip drill there, first from Rangel and then Deontay, and had he got that, he would have been in the end zone. It falls incomplete, however. So it is third down and 10. Boyles in the backfield. Look out for Richardson. Back to pass, Boyles. Throws across the middle. It's incomplete. Over the middle, the pass was in front of the intended receiver, LaKevan Richardson. Good 3 and out. Durant has a shaken up player on the far side. I think he's going to get up okay, and yes, he is. He's going to run off. That was Manhard, and we'll hope he can get back in there. Looked good. So a punt coming, and the quarterback Boyles is the punter. It's 4th down and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ryder Jones is back at the 25. Here is the kick. It will hit at the 30 and will go straight up and bounce upfield and be down at the 34-yard line. First possession of the Lions here to start this second half. Let's see what they can do. Down by a 14-6 count. Game time temp was in the 80s, and right now the temperature is at 76 degrees, and the radar looks pretty good right now. So hopefully we can get this game in. It looked like it was going to storm when we were driving up today. Lions offensively, first possession. Let's see what they try to do to get untracked here in the third quarter. Mason Backhew's in. He goes in motion as the blocking back. There is Robbins' handoff inside, not much there. About one. That was Adam Haney. Haney injured all last year. Had a real promising year before, but when I was unable to play last year, able to work back this season, not much there. Second down and a long 8. Ten and a half to go here in the third quarter. 14-6, Ada with the lead. Robbins, flat pass, caught, poor, fumbled the ball. It's going to be an incomplete pass. It has been ineffective, what I'm trying to say, passing the ball tonight. It's 3rd down and 9. Lions have struggled a little bit offensively. Have had the one big play that Banhard was able to break for 60 and change that led to the touchdown, but other than that, Durant has not done much, especially through the air. 3rd down and 10. Ada fans start to whoop it up a little bit. Let's see if they can get a conversion. Polk is in motion. Rolling out is Robbins. Robbins looks and throws. Pass caught. Ryder Jones. First United Bank first down at the 47-yard line. Athletic play by Ryder, the senior, and that was a big first down for Durant as they can keep the drive alive and move the chains. Ryder is a sure-handed wide receiver. Kid that has just had so many injuries over his career at Durant in baseball and in football, and he's had illness but has gutted it out, and he's a key part in this athletic program. Inside handoff. That is Daltrey Barker. He fumbled. It came back and is recovered by Durant. Barker was stuck. Max Arrington was able to get on top of that. You could hear it all the way up here. That was quite a stick. Officials will call a timeout, and we do have a Cougar that is maybe cramping up a little bit. That's what it looks like, and I'm not supposed to guess, but that's probably what's happening out there. Next week it is Broken Bow. Broken Bow losing to McAllister at last check. Got a clarification on the call. The official said the ball was out of bounds on the kickoff, and I was watching it now, and it was close. And he thought about it before he made that call. Second down and 10, no gain on the play. Week 0, second year in a row that Durant has played week 0. By the way, week 0 came in Oklahoma in 2015. Second down long, 11. There's Manhart. No, keeping is Robbins, and that was not the choice to make as he is snowed under for a loss. That defensive line now starting to dominate a little bit for Ada. Up front, they got Will Johnson at 240, J.B. Coyle 220, Jay Scott 270, and Cale Fuller 210. Third down and 14, Cougar fans whooping it up. There is Robbins back to pass. He looks, has protection, he's going to overthrow Ryder Jones, who was double covered in the secondary. So it's going to be fourth down, and the Lions get one first down, and the drive fizzles. So it is fourth down, and Robbins will be in the punt. Waiting on the snap back. Snap back in good shape. He's going to roll, and he is going to run, and he is going to be hit and knocked out of bounds, and well short of the first down. So Ada will get a short field. They'll get the ball in Durant territory at the 47-yard line. Final from Norman, Oklahoma beats Temple 51-3. 51-3 Sooners. So the Lions now defense a little bit in the hole. As Cole thought maybe he saw something on the edge, and he had one guy to beat and wasn't able to beat him. His crew has really called a slow game. There's been several times where I thought maybe a timeout had been called and they just stopped the clock. First down and 10 at the 47-yard line. And goes in motion. Jets, there's going to be a pass. There's the pass. He's open, and he will been unable to catch up with it as the halfback pass from Lindsey to Kamari Richardson was just a little bit too far, and Lions dodged a bullet on that one as he was open. But it is second down and 10. (14-6) if you just joined us. We've got 8:23 to go here in the third quarter. Boyles has it in the pistol. And we got a delay of game penalty as a 0 on the play clock. For many years, these teams are looking over the list of Durant's games, their history, and the Ada history is so long. It was first played in 1917. That was even before I was born. Second down and 15. And goes in motion. Rolling right, Boyles. Is he going to run? Yep, he is, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at about maybe close to the initial sticks. He'll be actually a couple of yards short. He's at the 49, so it'll be third down and 12. Both teams getting on players. Colin Christian is out there. He's 14 for Ada. Ada's going to have to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. 8:15 to go, third quarter, 14-6. Cougars leading Ada. That football returns on KLBC 106.3 FM.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
When you have
14-6 the score. Timeout is continuing. Durant will make their way back on the field. Softball won today, 3-1 at Collinsville. That's a big win for them. A club that is mostly inexperienced. They have three starters back from last year's state club and several seniors and juniors that really haven't seen a lot of action, but they came of age today as Collinsville was leading the district unbeaten, and Durant goes to their place and beats them 3-1. Let's play some football again. Yeah, third down and 12. Cougars at the Durant 49-yard line. Boyles, the quarterback, looks left. He is going to be hit, and he is going to be sacked. Good grief, Charlie Brown, who got in there. It was man hard. So Durant's defense steps up after Ada gets a relatively short field, and apparently Ada will punt. Sajan Davis now will return. You might remember Sajan returned 2 kicks back for a touchdown in one game last year against Tulsa Rogers. He is a speed merchant. If they could get him outside, maybe he could do some distance. He dropped it, and he will kick it. It will hit at the 40 and take an Ada roll, and turned out okay in what could have been a calamity as it's down at the 25-yard line. Boyles dropped the punt and then was able to get it off, and it was an odd-looking kick, but turned out good for Ada. So first and 10 for the Lions with 7:19 to go. And both teams again meeting around their coaches on the field. I just really haven't seen it on every play that we've seen tonight. First down and 10, Lions unable to do anything in their first possession. Had the one, got me a little bug jumped on me. Open press box here, and it could be a lot worse. It was a lot worse last year on week 0 against Ada at Paul Laird Field. 90-minute delay because of the power went out. Again, we wait for the referees to start. Holy cow. What in the world is going on down there? Ada coach is on the field. And they're discussing something. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit, guys. Look at the flag. Winds have turned over to the north, so that cool front has come through that we've been waiting on, and so far it's been a dry front. Okay, I think we're going now. First down and 10, Lions at the 20-yard line. Davis in motion. Big handoff. That is up over the 25. That was Backhue, I believe. Yeah, Mason Backhue. They mark him dead, let's see, at the 29, so it's 2nd down and 6. We've seen 5 running backs here. Barker, Haney, Cuesta, Manhard, and now Backu. 2nd down and 6. Robbins keeps into the pile, knocked down short of the 35-yard line. Short of the first down sticks. It's 3rd and short, about 1. Maybe a long 1. Ball at the 34. Fans just kind of waiting for something to happen here. Now Ada fans, they start to whoop it up on 3rd down and short. Lions need to pick this up and keep possession of the ball. There's Robbins to keep. He is hit, bounced, hit, and dropped for a loss. Ada defense right now, that front wall is dominating. The Lions unable to pick up a 3rd down and short. And Ada will apparently get it. A little bit of a breeze to kick in front of as far as this punt. So 5:39 to go. LaKevan Richardson is back at about the 45-yard line. Robbins tried to make it his last time on the punt. And this is a closer one. They're going to be watching him. This time he just punts, and it will hit and take a roll inside Ada territory at about the 42-yard line. So Ada with pretty good field position here in the 3rd quarter. Their first possession, they did nothing. We'll see what they do with the ball at their own 42. Durant Lumber Hard Hat awarded each week to the Durant Lions Player of the Game, proudly sponsored by Durant Lumber Company, 115 South 3rd. We'll give one out following this game, and we'll have that announcement. The coaches pick it, by the way, and we'll give that and have the winner on social media probably on Tuesday. Durant Band on the far side. They will be in action next week for homecoming. The parade is 6 o'clock. First and 10, Boyles handoff. That is over the 50 to the 48-yard line, and a good run that time. First time we've seen Jalen Wortham, a sophomore. He got a First United Bank first down. Line defense right now showing signs perhaps of tiring. And we'll get Cody Carpenter, a sophomore, in as their coach now, starting to rotate the backs a little bit in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, and he is thrown down by Axel Thurman. Not much. Got about a yard or so, maybe 2. 2nd down and 8. 4.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Clock continues to run at 4:20. Carpenter is in the backfield, talking with Boyles in motion. There is the jet sweep, trying to get outside. Bounces outside, still going, and hit and dropped. Good pursuit, lateral pursuit on the far side. Cuesta was over there. Looks like Everett was over there as well. So it'll be 3rd down and 8. LaKevan Richardson with that jet sweep, that time stymied by the Lions. Lion defense, Cuesta, Everett, and Backu up front. Backu, Haney, Thurman, Manhard, the linebackers. 3rd and 8. Boyles rolls to his right. He looks and throws. Pass incomplete, almost picked off by Ryder Jones. But Durant forces the 4th down. Riders played well tonight, has a couple of catches. Just about had him a pick right there. See if they decide to go for it. They've got Jalen Wortham in the backfield. I think they might go for it. 4th down and 8. Their defense has been stout. They're going to try to draw Durant offside. So far, Durant's staying home. Play clock now at 5. There's a handoff outside. He's going to get that first down. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Lions unable to hold on the 4th down as Jalen Wortham, a sophomore, gets the first down, and they move the chains. That was a big play there. Durant trying to make a stop here, and 8-0, just going off tackle and gets a First United Bank first down. The Lions defense has been out there a lot in this quarter. 1st and 10 at the 35. There is a running back. Wortham got free, and he got pretty good yardage inside the 30 to the 28. Dragged down by Axel Thurman. Got a good 5 yards, maybe 6. 2nd down and 4. Right now, Ada just lining up and going south. They could use a turnover right here. Wortham in the backfield gets the handoff, and he is thrown down by about at the 24-yard line. That was back you, but that's going to be a First United Bank first down, I think. Cougars racking up the rushing yards here in the 3rd quarter. First down and 10. They're at about the 23. They're on the move. Boyles, handoff, big hole inside the 10-yard line or the 8-yard line. Gaping hole right now as Holden Robinson comes out of the secondary to make the tackle, and Cougars inside the red zone. Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union red zone. Lions are going to take a timeout. We'll take a break and be back with more Durant football on KLBC.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike Ridgway, a proud sponsor of Durant High School sports. It's just one of the ways we support our community. If you're a professional builder, you'll find all that you need right here. As you can see, there's plenty of lumber. And for the do-it-yourselfer weekend warrior, there's paint by Easy Care and Weatherall. The best in outdoor cooking with Traeger grills, lawn and garden maintenance and repair, plus experienced professionals that will help you with any project. Come see us. Durant Lumber Company, your True Value hardware store in Durant.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
First down and go.
Welcome to Durant Lumber. I'm Mike.
We're going to mark that at the 10-yard line. In motion, Lindsay, and Wortham, and he is pushed back at about the 7. Looks like Daltrey Barker was there, along with Stephen Manhard. We're going to mark it at the 8. Clock nearing a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Ada trying to go up by 2 touchdowns, heading to the 4th. All been on the ground. There is Wortham again, hit and dropped after a yard or so. Barker again was there along with Axel Thurman. They're running clock. And we're just in the third quarter. Third down and goal from the 7. As Ada waiting to get the play in. A nice breeze blowing in now from the north as it's coming through the door. We're on the north end of the press box here on the home side. Play clock down to 5 now. Third down and 7. Boyles looks, throws in the end zone. Good coverage by Holden Robinson as he blanketed Deontay Lindsay. Have not seen a place kicker, so they may go for it. I know Dugan is their kicker, but he has not. They have not tried to kick a PAT or a field goal, so they're going to go for it. This is a big play for Durant's chances to come back and win this game. Clock has stopped with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Play clock at 5. Wortham in the backfield. There's Boyles. He's rolling to his right. Throws in the end zone. It's intercepted. Intercepted. Lions with the pick. And let's see who got it. That was Williams with the pick, and hopefully he's okay. But Durant with a big, that is a big stop for Durant, although they're in the shadow of their own goal post. They keep Ada out of the end zone, and it keep this a one-possession game at 14-6 with 6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Need another long run from Manhart, I think. I'm sure that's what they are drawing up, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. In the end zone is Manhart, and Cole Robbins get the snap cleanly and get out of that end zone. And goes in motion. There is Robbins. Robbins got a little bit of space up over the 5 to about the 7. That'll give him some breathing room as we head to the fourth quarter. We played 3 quarters from East Central, and the home of the Ada Cougars. Our scores, we head to the fourth quarter. It is Ada 14, Durant 6. Durant football returns on KLBC, your home for Texoma's best country and Durant High School football.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Heading to the fourth quarter, Jim Reagan here on KLBC this Friday night, week 0 of the high school football season. Lions down 14-6 here at Ada. Our video stream, courtesy of Steubenville Chevrolet, and once again our presenting sponsor of Durant High School Sports, Vive Broadband. Do have a final in the Marshall County Super Bowl. Kingston beat Medill 35-7. Oklahoma beat Temple 51-3, and last night Caddo beat Thackerville 52-6. Second down 5 Lions at about the 7. There is Robbins keeps. He's in the secondary. Robbins 20-yard line, stumbling up to the 25-yard line. First United Bank first down. Cole Robbins able to get Durant some running room, and Lions down by 8 as this fourth quarter gets going. play coming in for Durant. That's Maddox Robertson bringing it in, and he'll go over on the right side as a tight end. First down and 10. Back to pass. Robbins rolls, looks, keeps, still going, and is tackled on the far side. Eli Justice got him and able to get Cole from getting perhaps down the left sideline. We've got a Cougar shaken up. Ada has they have gotten guys in the backfield. It seems like Cole gets the snap, turns around. There is a defender right there that he has to elude. This is a good Ada defense, and Lions have had a hard time at sustaining drives. That was a 3-yard loss. Second down and 13. Ball moved back to the 22-yard line. Has got 11:05 to go. Has been a lot of stoppages. With it's early in the year and the kids trying to get into shape, and the officials being cautious, which is appreciated. Second 13, back to pass over the middle. Incomplete. Polk had it in his arms, but bounced off his pads. Incomplete. That's a perfect pass that time by Cole Robbins. Incomplete. Third down and 13. The Lions now must convert, or Ada will get the ball again, probably near midfield. Ryder Jones with a big reception on a third down situation moments ago. Let's see if Cole goes to his number again. Throws to his right, throws across the middle, and the pass was in between a couple of receivers, closest to almost. There is a flag on the far side. Let's see what that is. Line judge on the far side threw it. I think it's going to be a hold. They're pointing at Durant. Let's see. Illegal receiver downfield is one of the linemen who went downfield. Illegal substitution, okay. That's going to have, is it fourth down? Should be fourth down. The Lions will have to punt. Wind has died back down, so not going to be much help for Cole's punt. Ada, for the most part, has held Durant in check. Just the one long run that led to Durant's only touchdown. They've been good. Cole now will punt it. He's standing at about the 12-yard line. High snap, he rolls, punts it high. It will hit at the 50, roll into Ada territory a little bit, and will be down at the 44. So Ada's had good field position here in the second half. They've had it near midfield, but score remains 14-6. Durant defense called upon again to make a stop. Looking over the stats in the third quarter, Ada 14 first downs, Durant 8. Rushing, Durant 126, Ada 145. Passing 40 for Durant, 153 for Ada. Total yards, Ada 298, Durant 166. Durant 6 penalties for 60, Ada 7 for 70. So Durant with most of the yards in the first period. Cougars have it at the 44, first down and 10. There is handoff. Lindsey in the backfield. He is surrounded and dropped by a host of Lions. Yarbrough was there. Cuesta was there. Thurman was there. Rangel was there. It's a 5-yard loss. I had Lindsey in the backfield that time. Here's Colin Christian, who's out there. They've used several backs here in the second half. Clock running, under 10 minutes to go, 14-6 Cougars. They've been real conservative in the second half. Cougars take a timeout. We'll join them and return in just a bit. Lions down by 8. Jim Reagan on KOBC Durant as our coverage of Durant football returns.
Hi there. We've got Matt Meckel with us from the Meckel Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the service you guys are offering right now that are in high demand.
Right now, we've been doing a lot of probates for people in the Bryan County and surrounding counties. Also, it's never a bad time to get a will or trust set up.
What's the hurry, Matt? I'm young.
Because life's uncertain.
How can I reach the Matt Meckel Law Office?
Just give us a call at 580-924-7777.
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Unlimited Gig package for only $79.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
Second down 15, Cougars at their own 39-yard line after the timeout. Boyles, Grant showing blitz. There's a handoff. Wofford hit and stuffed. That is the running back, Colin Christian. Manhard was there. And Daltrey Barker. Barker's been involved in a couple of hits tonight. That number 12 out there, if you're watching on our video, he's been around giving and taking as well. Third down at 15. Boyles, we'll see if he puts it up. He throws. Pass caught. Still going. And he is in the secondary 40. He's going to score. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Grant cannot deal with Deontay Lindsey. That guy has been good. Lindsey, the long touchdown run after the pass. A 61-yard touchdown pass. So long distance touchdowns right now. That was just passing the flat, and he did the rest. So 20-6 the score with 9:01 to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to try the extra point. That their first try, that is Dugan. His kick is on the way, and I don't think he hit it. No, it's off the right. 20-6, Ada leads with 9:01 to go in the fourth period, back in 60 seconds.
Hi there. We've got Matt Meckel with us from the Meckel Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the service you guys are offering right now that are in high demand.
Right now, we've been doing a lot of probates for people in the Bryan County and surrounding counties. Also, it's never a bad time to get a will or trust set up.
What's the hurry, Matt? I'm young.
Because life's uncertain.
How can I reach the Matt Meckel Law Office?
Just give us a call at 580-924-7777.
We all love better. That's why Vive gives you better internet, better speeds, better service. But what's better than better? How about Vive Internet plus award-winning Eero whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and service protection? Get it all with our Vive Unlimited Gig package for only $79.99 a month for the first 12 months. No contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. No kidding. More better? You better believe it. Visit ViveBroadband.com and discover why more means better.
Some of the Lions on the kickoff team, Angel Amaya is out there, and also Braden Emmert. Let's see, we've got Brody Payne out there. Britton Trotter. Trying to check the one on the far side. These are the ones on the front wall of the kickoff. Kickoffs, by the way, brought to you by Shamrock Bank, equal housing lender. All the points, unfortunately, going to Ada. Our points on the scoreboard brought to you by Brewer Realty Group, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of real estate. Here's the kick. Taken by Ryder Jones at the 30-yard line. He's at the 35, Ryder up to the 38, and spilled at the 39. 8:53 to go, and Lions with another possession, but a lot of work to do, down by 2 touchdowns. Interesting day coming over. It looked like it was going to pour as we got here about 4:45, 5 o'clock, and they'd actually tooted the siren for lightning when we got here, but things settled down, and have not seen a drop of rain here, knock on wood. We've got 8:53 to go. Lions offense. There's Manhard. He's at the 40-yard line and works to about the 42. Got a 5-yard pickup. Coaches will be picking a Durant Lumber Company hard hat. We'll get that hard hat winner on social media early next week. Cougars, most of the prognosticators in high school football put the Cougars in the top 5 of Class 4A. Of course, they went to the semis last year for the first time since 2016. Manhart again, he's got a first down, First United Bank first down. Had not seen much action in the third quarter, but Manhart with 2 consecutive carries moves the ball inside Ada territory at about the 46. First game at Paul Aird Field next week. Got our crew set, Alaska Jet and Grady Grimmett, our video guys, and Austin Hyder has been helping out as well, getting these young pups acclimated to big-time football video. First down and 10, Lions. Manhart got it again. He'll get 3 and be pushed back. Isaiah Hayden has been in the backfield quite a bit today. Second down, a long 7 at the 45 with 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Robbins rolls to his right, throws. He gets it to Robinson. Robinson has it. Was he in bounds? No. Nice catch by Holden Robinson, but it was ruled out of bounds. It looked like he probably was. What do you think, guys? Was he? What do you think, guys? Inbounds or outbounds? Yeah, it looked like it. It was a heck of a catch, though. Sure was. Third down and 8. Lions need to score on this possession, or that's probably going to be it. Cuesta is out there now in the backfield. Passing down 3rd and 8, probably 4 down territory. Now Robbins tries to get a block outside, stumbles down to about the 42, so he's going to be about 5 short. Looks like he lost his footing. And he does get up a little bit gingerly. Well, let him yell. It's 4th down and 4. Robbins is gimpy a little bit. He's going to stay out there. Let's see what they call. Robbins throws, pass caught, Poor. I think he got the first down. It's going to be very close. Colton Poor, tackled by Kamari Richardson. That is a First United Bank first down. Bullet pass that time from Cole, and Poor got it for the first down. They moved the chains. 6:03 to go, clock running. We've made it at 6. Tough team to open the season with. Tell you what, Ada, they've got a bunch of state championships. Him and Carl Albert. It's been a while, though, since they've got the gold ball. Let's see, there's going to be a whistle. Excuse me. See what that was about. It's going to be on Ada. 5-yard mark off. That every little bit helps. Line's at about the 32 now. Just upfield from the 32. That did halt the clock. Maddox Robertson out there defensively. We'll check that offensively. He's at tight end right side. Cole looks left, pump, throws across the middle, caught, 20-yard line, 15, 10, 5, Ryder Jones inside the 5 at about the 2. Jones with the reception. They're inside the red zone. Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union red zone. They serve educators and everyone else in Sherman, Denison, Durant, and surrounding areas. Visit them online at TexomaEducators.com. So Durant has it, first down inside the 5. And there's a timeout called, I believe. No. Procedure against Durant. False start. So that knocks them back 5 and makes it first and goal at the 6. Someone got a little antsy up front. Looks like they've got DeMonte Everett in at left guard. Next to Grant Bull. First and goal from the 6 now. Robbins hit in the backfield, stumbled down, still going. Look at him, he scores, touchdown Durant. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Cole Robbins was hit twice. Reverses his field, finds the end zone. Lions, they're not dead yet. 20-12 with 4:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Points on the scoreboard brought to you by Brewer Realty Group, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of real estate. And that touchdown brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. Medical Center Pharmacy knows you by name and is ready to serve your health care needs. The Robbins 6-yard run. Set up on the pass from Cole to Ryder Jones. They will try the extra point. Let's see who that is. That doesn't look like Baskin. Kick is up, and Baskin did. It is, and it is good. First varsity point for Otto Baskin. So Durant scores with 4:41 to go in the fourth quarter. It is 8-20, Durant 13. Durant football returns on KLBC 106.3 FM.
Hi there. We've got Matt Meckel with us from the Meckel Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the service you guys are offering right now that are in high demand.
Right now, we've been doing a lot of probates for people in the Bryan County and surrounding counties. Also, it's never a bad time to get a will or trust set up.
What's the hurry, Matt? I'm young.
Because life's uncertain.
How can I reach the Matt Meckel Law Office?
Just give us a call at 580-924-7777.
Hi there. We've got Matt Meckel with us from the Meckel Law Office. And Matt, tell us what some of the
service.
We're in the Big Maroon Warehouse with the bright yellow signs next to the new B-Ray's Barbecue in Durant. Carpet and tile factory outlet where you always get a whole lot more
for a whole lot less.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
This kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. So Robin's 6-yard run and the Baskin PAT pulls Durant to within a touchdown at 20-13 with 4:41 to go. Durant came close to getting a short kick moments ago. Ada they have 10 players from the 40 to the 50-yard line. They are expecting that short kick, and they will boot it deep, and it will be in the end zone, just barely made it in the end zone. It died there. Ada had all their players up. Had that stayed in bounds, it would have been a race to see who could get on top of that and keep it. That could have been a touchdown for Durant, or at least a ball inside the goal line. They say it's a game of inches, and that is maybe a yard in that case. So Ada has been very conservative here in the second half. They have not aired it out after they got up 20-6. I don't really expect them to do it now with 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Let's see how they play, and Durant defense looking for another stop. There's a handoff outside. That's a running back spins and gets good yardage up over the 20 to the 27-yard line. Mackey with the tackle. That's too much though, guys. They got about 6. That's 2nd down and 4. According to the scoreboard, Durant has 2 timeouts and 8-1. I can't really see the big scoreboard, so I look at the little one. 2nd down and a long 3 at the 32. Boyles, inside handoff. That'll be a first down, or close to it, up over the 30-yard line as the helmet, someone's helmet came off. Let's see, that was that a first down? It is a first down. Clock now stops at 3:55 to go. So they have stopped the clock, and Ada runs their managers on to get them water during the game. I have not seen a team move that quick. Now they will start the clock. First down and 10. They're going to run as much off the clock as they can, and I don't blame them. Play clock now at 24. They're just standing and watching. That must force a punt here on this possession. Grant may have to use a timeout in this position too. Play clock now at 6 and 3:20 on the game clock. Now Boyles will get them down, and inside handoff. Bouncing outside. That's going to be trouble. 40-yard line, thrown down short of it. That was Thurman, I think. Axel Thurman with the tackle, but that was 8-yard pickup as we hit the 3-minute mark. I think the Lions defense is probably tired. They have had a lot of work to do here in the second half. Clock at 2:45 and the play clock at 18. Ada lets it run down. They will now start things up with about 5 seconds to go. There's Boyles, second down and 2. Inside handoff, hit, and short of the first down, I believe, is the ball carrier. Clock at 2:19 to go. That may gonna have to stop them on this play right here, and then probably take a timeout. Clock still running now at 2:07 to go. Now the officials will stop it. I think they're gonna measure. It's that close. They are going to measure to see. First down here probably salts it away, although Durant apparently with a couple of timeouts in their pocket. And they will stretch it, and it is close. They're not going to give them the first down. It's one of my favorite words, third and a smidge. So with 2:02 to go, Lions need to stop right here. Wind the clock with 24 seconds to go, and now 2 minutes. They can snap it with about 1:40 to go. Play clock now at 10 and 1:45 on the clock. They've got Wortham in the backfield. He is hit and he is crunched down. Grant will call a timeout with 1:32 to go. Rangel was there. Yarborough was there. Holden Robinson was there. Daltrey Barker was there. And Grant had some life. So the defense has been called upon once again, and they come through. Durant buses on the far side starting to pull up. I mean, look at all the buses. Durant has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Durant buses here. Fourth down and 4, and the officials now are discussing something. So they're going to send the players to the sidelines. Has there been a timeout called? Coach is talking to the officials. We're going to keep it here with 1:32 to go, and Durant down 20-13. A couple of things in the ball game. Durant with a pick 6, taken away by a penalty. Also, Durant recovering an apparent short kick called out of bounds on a ball that was straddling that sideline, and it was directly in front of us. So Durant down by 7. Durant lost by 7 last year to Ada, 14-7 at Paul Aird Field. I think it's Sagen Davis back at the 30-yard line, waiting to kick. Boyles is the punter. Not much of a breeze at his back or in his face right now. Snap is back, and here's the kick. It will hit at the 40 and will be down at about the 37-yard line. So with 1:22 to go in the fourth period, Durant has about 67 yards to traverse, actually 63 yards. Lions with one timeout unofficially. Ada will have, will be in that prevent defense people like to talk about. Robbins can air it out. He can throw it a distance. Of course, a pitcher on the baseball team. First down and 10 lines. They mark it at the 36, so 64 yards away. Robbins looks and throws. Pass income. Oh, he had him there. Just one defender over there. And I tell you what, Grant wanted a hold on the far side. That was holding Robbins, and there was just one defender. He's running a streak pattern down the left sideline. Had he been able to get that, there was just one defender out there. But it fell incomplete. Second down and 10. Stop the clock, 1:18 to go. There is Robbins keeping. Robbins at the 45-yard line, pulled down at the 46. Trying to get down close so they can throw one in the end zone. Stop the clock. First United Bank first down. Stop the clock, move the chains, rerun the clock now with 1:07 to go. Robbins now gives them a play as we hit a minute to go. Looks, pumps, throws, pass incomplete. Does stop the clock with 47 at the 47-yard line with 53 seconds to go. The pass was incomplete at the 47. Too many numbers on that call. Backhue is in now for Thurman at tight end. Manhart is out there. We've got Flores, Robinson, and Ryder Jones. Flores, he can fly. Back to pass. Here's the throw. Down the left sideline, pass is incomplete. A lot of John out there going on. It's third down and 10. That stopped the clock with 48 seconds to go. Can the Lions pull this out? They've got 53 yards to go and 48 seconds and 2 downs to do it. Manhart in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Robbins. And we have a timeout called by Ada right at the right when Durant was getting ready to snap it. We will keep it right here. And remind you, we'll have a post-game show. We'll look at the stats if Kevin can get them to us also. Not sure if we'll see Coach tonight. The Lions have acquitted themselves well tonight. A very tough Ada ball club, and Grant has hung with them. And down by 7 in the final minute. And I know Durant, the program now is in the mindset that they want to start winning some of these games. Again, it has been a long time since Durant made it to the playoffs. That came in 2011. Byron Cordell's team finished 5-6, and they lost at Guthrie. Last playoff win for Durant, 1994. 3rd down and 10, Lions at their own 47-yard line. 46 seconds to go in the 4th period. Durant down 20-13. Waiting for the official to get out of the way so we can run the clock and start the play. Here it is. They whistle it into motion. Robbins drops back the pass. He looks. He throws. Pass is incomplete at the 33-yard line. That was Flores out there, and the pass was well defended. It is 4th down, and this is the last gasp for Durant. Fourth down and 10, Lions. 40 seconds to go. Robbins hurries in with the play. Flores and Jones split left and right. And we got a timeout called. I think Durant's going to spend their final timeout. We will take it. No, we'll go ahead and leave it here. Remind you, our next Durant game will be next Friday night at home, homecoming versus Broken Bow. That is a 7:30 kick. 7 o'clock for a pregame show. Pregame show this year brought to you by Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. Lions with a score in the 4th quarter to make this a one-touchdown game, and they've been able to get one possession here after the score, and they're down to their final play. Here we go. Fourth down and 10, Lions at their own 47-yard line. They need a first down to stay alive. Need 53 to have a chance to tie. Robbins drops the ball, kicks the ball again, and it's knocked out of bounds, and that's the ball game. That's going to be a penalty on Durant. You can't kick them forward. Ada's going to get the ball and win the ball game anyway, as they never could get the Robbins never could get the handle on the football, and he was just kind of batting it forward, trying to get it, and that's going to be the ball game. So Ada will continue their dominance in this series, as they apparently going to win this one 20-13. Officials are continuing to discuss things. They have done a lot of discussing tonight. Another one of these interesting calls that you don't see a lot. Ada's offense is on the field, so they can do the victory formation and run it down. Doggone it, another loss to Ada. So they will give them a 5-yard mark off, but Ada will get in the victory formation. They actually have him in shotgun, which is interesting. But they have a player back at the 40. Couple of snaps. That'll be the ball game. So Ada wins this one by a score of 20-13. And the Lions will look to next week to get on the winning track with a home game versus Broken Bow. Jim Reagan with you. Our post-game show is on the way. We'll take a 3-minute break and be back with more Durant Football right here on KLBC.
This is Eric Studeville inviting you to buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
What do you get when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way? Award-winning service from a sales team and service staff that live right here in Texoma. And when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way, you're helping support the local economy and your community. Get started today at StudevilleChevrolet.com or shop the lot at 851 Westside Drive in Durant. Meet a neighbor and buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Durant Lumber Hard Hat is awarded each week to the Durant Lions Player of the Game. Proudly sponsored by Durant Lumber Company, 115 South 3rd. Will be coaches will be picking that hard hat winner, and we'll get you that winner early next week on social media. Also, thanks to our video sponsor, Studeville Chevrolet, and our presenting sponsor, Durant High School Sports Vive Broadband. This is Jim Reagan back with the radio and video crew at Ada, where the Cougars hold off Durant by a score of 20-13. Taking a look at the scoring, Ada fell behind. Durant scored late in the first period. Stephen Manhart, a 64-yard run, set up his own 1-yard plunge with 1:11 to go in the first quarter. Durant unable to convert the point after, and it was 6-0. Ada came back quickly, though, with 11:17 to go in the second period. Boyles, a 68-yard pass to Deontay Lindsay, who was he was tough all night. The two-point conversion made it 8-6 Ada. And then in the second quarter, 1:10 remaining, Karan Richardson, a 6-yard touchdown run. PAT failed, and it was 14-6 Ada at halftime. Cougars in the fourth quarter, 9:01 to go. Lindsay, once again, he got out and went out and scored from 61 yards out on a pass from Boyles. The extra point missed, and it was 20-13. Durant makes a run at the end as the Lions score as Cole Robbins, a 6-yard run. Otto Baskin added the extra point. That made it 20-13 with with late in the ball game, about 4 minutes to go. Durant did get one more possession, but they could not score, and Ada wins this one. So Ada, with the victory, they increased their lead in the season series to 65-14 and 2. And let's see, looking over, Ada now has won 5 straight games since Durant defeated Ada here 14-0 back in 2019. We will take a 2-minute break and be back and look at stats. Again, the final score 20-13. Ada over Durant. I'm Jim Reagan, and our coverage of Durant football returns on KOBC.
WinSeed Technology is local, reliable, and provides your business with a variety of IT solutions, specialized in VoIP, phone system, computer, and network monitoring, maintenance, and installation. Can you say that in one breath? I can't. WinSeed can do it all. Any business, big or small, can't figure it out? Call 920-3801 or just go to winseed.technology.
I would definitely say that we have put a culture in place that it is about smiling and saying good morning and hello.
The service you provide, the expectation that we have for each one of us, for myself, for our employees, is that we take care of the customer no matter what the issue might be.
It takes all of us together to make this community work.
This is Eric Studeville, inviting you to buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
What do you get when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way? Award-winning service from a sales team and service staff that live right here in Texoma. And when you buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way, you're helping support the local economy and your community. Get started today at StudevilleChevrolet.com or shop the lot at 851 Westside Drive in Durant. Meet a neighbor and buy your Chevrolet the Studeville way.
Since 1971, Westside Family Dentistry has been committed to enhancing the natural beauty and function of your smile while improving your oral and overall health. Using state-of-the-art technology, our friendly staff will take care of all your needs, from routine care, crown and bridge, implants, and even orthodontics, including Invisalign. Westside Family Dentistry is the premier choice to create beautiful, healthy smiles for the whole family.
Jim Reagan back with you from Ada. Cougars win at 20-13. Some other scores: Oklahoma beat Temple tonight, 51-3. It was Kingston 35, Medill 7. McAllister was leading in the fourth quarter over Broken Bow, 37-20. Of course, Durant and Broken Bow will meet next week at Paul Laird Field. Taking a look at the stats courtesy of Kevin Farr. Ada with 14 first downs and Durant 8. Rushing, Durant finished with 126, Manhard 9 for 96, and Ada 25 for 145. Passing, Durant struggling through the air, 40 yards, 5 for 15, and Ada 153, 8 for 20. Let's make sure. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong stats. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring it up on the phone. Ada 16 first downs, Durant 13. Durant ends up with 166 yards rushing. Manhard 114 on 12 carries. Of course, he had the long 64-yarder. Ada 32 carries, 156 passing. Durant 75 yards, 7 for 23. A big pass to Ryder Jones in that fourth quarter set up the final Durant touchdown. Ada 214 yards through the air, 9 for 21. 2 of those passes covering 129 of those yards. Both were touchdowns. Total yards, Ada 370, and Durant had 241. And third down possessions, Durant 2 for 13, Ada 1 for 12. Durant 2 for 6 on fourth downs, Ada 1 for 2. Time of possession, Durant got the big time of possession in that first half, and they ended up winning 26-08 to Ada's 21-52. And we'll go ahead and take a final break and be back and come back and wrap things up. This is Durant football right here on KOBC.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
This summer, check out new Lazy Boy recliners with savings up to 40% off and 10% off a second recliner. Major brand appliances on sale, washers, refrigerators, and more with our price match guarantee model for model. Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses are your best night's sleep with comfortable cooling options. Visit our expanded sleep center.
Mackey's in downtown Durant.
Go, fight, win! It's time to wash your car. Again? The team at the Auto Spa is here to keep your car or truck looking clean through every season. Score big savings with our VIP Wash Club membership starting at $29.95 a month for unlimited washes. Wash and vacuum for free every day? Now that's a win. Bobby and Melissa Story are longtime supporters of Durant schools, sports, and activities and are proud to call the Auto Spa your hometown car wash. Stop by our Main Street Auto Spa location at 2002 West Main Street in Durant and get the victory for your vehicle.
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Our next broadcast and video stream of Durant High School football will be next Friday night when the Lions host Broken Bow for homecoming. Our pregame coverage will begin at 7 p.m. with kickoff 7:30 from Pollard Field. Our thanks to Durant football coach Todd Vargas for his assistance, and also Jones Power Sports, the sponsor of the Durant Coaches Show. Also thanks to our video crew, Alaska Jet, Grady Grimmett, and Austin Hyder, along with KLBC Program Director Scott Corbin. Thanks to Kevin Farr, who provided the stats. Durant Lions football on KLBC is brought to you by a presenting sponsor, Vibe Broadband, with video courtesy of Steubenville Chevrolet. We appreciate all of our sponsors, our specialty sponsors, along with our regular sports sponsors. First United Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Steubenville Chevrolet, Brewer Realty, Mackey Home Furnishings, Medical Center Pharmacy, Westside Family Dentistry, and Shamrock Bank, Main Street, and University Auto Spa, Arnett Insurance, Jones Power Sports, Corner Drug, and Mickle Law Office, along with First Texoma National Bank, Vibe Broadband, Carpet and Tile Factory Outlet, Computer Services, Taco Casa, and WinC Technology. Tonight's final score, it was Ada 20, Durant 13. For our radio and video crew, I'm Jim Reagan saying thanks for listening. And so long from Koi Ishto Stadium in Ada.